pulling off a shocker as they go up 14-0 over Florida A&M. Spartans get a score of a 1-yard run by Jalen Daniels as they put together a 12-play, 73-yard drive. They took up 6 minutes and 47 seconds on the clock, and Al simply stated the Spartans up 14-0.
I tell you what, they're dominating the offensive line of scrimmage. That's what they're doing. The big quarterback is only 1 of 2 for 7 yards, but he hadn't had to throw the football. Their running back King has 6 attempts for 105 yards. One was an 80-yard run for a touchdown. The other, number 33, is a kid named Evans. He has 5 rushes for 39. He's a big bruising type running back. He has 39 yards on 5 carries, but his long is 23 yards. And the Rattlers only have 10 yards of total offense, about 11 yards actually, with 1 yard rushing by Somerset. But we've only been on the field one time, and we're going to find out early on what kind of character this football team has. When you're down 14-0 in your first game of the 2024 season, it can have a mind. You can play mind tricks.
Absolutely.
We're going to find out what we're made out of.
So the Spartans don't care that we're the defending
They don't
national
care.
champions
They didn't
right
care.
now.
I told them we'll come in well coached, and Odom is one of the senior guys around Black College, and he's done a good job every place he's gone.
That to kick off the ball for the Spartans is Brandon Wilcox. Back deep for Florida A&M is Jamari Gassat, along with Jalen Rogers, as the Rattlers looking to make something happen. The Rattlers have only had one offensive possession tonight, and that ended in a 3-and-out. So this ball is going to sail into the end zone. Rattlers will get it at about the 25-yard line, and now they need to make something happen.
Yeah, I tell you what, we need some consistency on offense right now. We need a long, sustained drive and see if we can come up with some points sooner than later, and hopefully before the quarter is over. It's only 3:49 left in the first quarter, but a lot of football left to play.
Definitely. Rattlers looking to stem the tide of a Spartan run as the Norfolk State Spartans out of the Mideastern Athletic Conference have come in and scored 14 points against a dark cloud defense. We haven't been able to figure them out. Rattlers set to go with their second possession on the afternoon. Daniel Richardson is the quarterback, and he's going to give the ball to the Rattlers, and that looks like that's going to be Somerset, who's going to be driven out of bounds, and he's got to make that Kevin Dean on the carry for the Rattlers, and a healthy 7-yard gain for Florida A&M.
Yeah, Kevin was able to break and tan on that left side. He bounced outside, used his speed to turn up to pick up the extra yards. Should be second and about 3, I think. Actually, maybe second and 1.
Maybe second and 1. 3 minutes, 25 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Norfolk State up 14-0. The give is to Dean again, and it looks like he's going to get a Rattler first down, move those chains.
There you go. Good rip there. Like the same kind of play. Just enough to pick up the first down.
Rattlers.
And no, you don't want to panic right now.
No, you don't.
Just be efficient going down the field. Don't panic. Play good, solid football.
2 minutes, 54 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Ball marked at about the 36-yard line of Florida A&M. Here's Richardson, and he's going to be back. He's looking down the middle. Fires, and it's going to be incomplete. And the foul was intended for Rogers, and Florida A&M is making it tough to complete a pass. And I don't believe we have a pass completion tonight.
I think 1. We got 1.
I
tell you, Richardson was able to extend the play a little bit on that, but that ball was late, getting where it needed to be. Great coverage, though, by Norfolk State.
2 minutes, 40 seconds remaining. We're here for the MEAC SWAC Challenge as the kickoff to the 2024 season. Rattlers facing a second down, 10 yards to go. The give is to Dean. Rich. He done broke loose. He broke loose, and he's going to get a healthy gain inside Norfolk State as he ripped off about a 18-yard run on that play.
I tell you what, that's a nice run. He reminds me of Condridge Holloway. You know, he can scoot around. He can't take it to the house, but he can get the first down, and that's all we care about. I mean, it'd be nice to have Michael Vick back there. But I tell you what, that's a good run. That's a momentum builder for a first down.
2 minutes, 40 seconds remaining. He marked the ball down at the Spartan 46-yard line. Daniel Richardson gives the ball up the middle. Running back is going to get about 2 yards on the play. That was Kevin Dean, and he stopped in there by the Spartan defense.
Well, Dean is a load himself, man. I tell you what, he's got the skills that you want at running back. One of the leaders on this football team, and we need him to step up right now and demonstrate that.
Kevin Dean, transfer from Florida Atlantic, came on and won the offensive MVP in the Celebration Bowl. He's out of Tallahassee Rickards High School. Second down, 8 yards to go, FAMU. And Richardson rolls out, and he got a catch. And he's still running, and it's going to be brought down at about the 20-yard line. That's a big catch in there for Florida A&M as the Rattlers get a first down.
How about that? Aaron Moore, 6'2", wide receiver. I tell you what, on a crossing route. Good, well executed by the quarterback. Great catch. And then the receiver just do what he do after that. He high jump one of their defenders, was able to stay in bounds and pick up an additional 10 yards.
Very athletic move by the young man as the Rattlers looking at a first down and 10 yards to go. They mark the ball down at the 20-yard line of the Spartan. Rattlers looking to answer these Norfolk State Spartans as they are down 14-0. Here's Richardson going deep in the end zone. Got it. Open. Touchdown, FAMU. Touchdown, Rattlers. Big play by Richardson. Who did he hook up with there, Al?
That looked like might have been the back coming out of the backfield.
Number 23 for Florida A&M.
Allen Smith Jr. Y'all check that. That was the guy at Thad Franklin.
Thad Franklin, running back. Beautiful pass from Richardson. Florida A&M cuts into this Norfolk State lead as the Rattlers close the score to 14-6. Point after by Gillis is good. Rattlers answer on an impressive drive.
We just called it, though. We said come down, be efficient, get some points on this drive before halftime. Before the second quarter starts. 55 seconds left in the first quarter. That was an excellent drive, well executed by the quarterback. He made some good plays, good decisions, and some nice throws.
Big play for Florida A&M as they get back into this football game. We have 55 seconds remaining in the first quarter. We have a score of Norfolk State 14, Florida A&M nothing. We'll be back in a moment.
FAMU football season is ready to strike. Cheer the Rattlers to victory and be entertained by the Marching 100 this football season at Bragg Memorial Stadium. When the game is over, you can explore even more excitement in Tallahassee. Explore over 700 miles of trails, sway to the rhythmic tunes at the Bradford Field Blues Club, sip on a beer from our many craft breweries, or dine at one of our incredible local restaurants. Plan your trip to the highest of 7 hills at visitallahassee.com. Relax in Tallahassee at the Hampton Inn & Suites, Capital University. Located between FAMU and SFU, surrounded by many restaurants, shopping, and nightlife. Enjoy free Wi-Fi, free hot breakfast, and our clean, fresh Hampton beds. Enjoy great value and experience Hamptonality. Visit Hampton.com to book your next stay.
Get great seats, safer, simpler, and smarter with TicketSmarter. Choose great seats from over 125,000 live events, all backed with a TicketSmarter 100% ticket guarantee. Get your tickets smarter at TicketSmarter.com.
Get ready, Rattler Nation. Introducing Rattlers Plus, the ultimate digital network for all things Florida A&M sports. Catch the excitement live with exclusive coverage of Rattlers games, relive classic moments, and dive into original content that brings you closer to the action than ever before. But that's not all. Tune in to Rattlers Plus to listen to hard-pounding commentary and analysis of Rattler sports. Don't miss a beat. Subscribe to Rattlers Plus now by visiting FAMUathletics.com/watch.
Welcome back to Center Park Stadium as Florida A&M is cut into the Norfolk State lead. Spartans get a nice run as they're going to get about an 8-yard run on the play as they come out. And they're looking to make a statement. That run in there was by number 20 for the Spartans as he got a nice run. That's Karan Benjamin as they're going to mark this ball down around the 37-yard line of Norfolk State.
You know, on the previous play, Mike Smith picked that ball through the end zone. No return. The ball was placed on the 20. And nice run there by the Spartan running back. That was the same play. You know,
they found something. You got to go with it.
Kind of zone read.
Here's Jalen Daniels. He's going to keep this ball, and he's going to get about 3 yards on the play as he'll cross over into about the 42-yard line of the Spartans as they look to answer that Rattler drive. That last Rattler drive was for 7 plays, 75 yards. Took 2 minutes and 54 seconds off the clock. We have a timeout on the field.
Actually moving to the second quarter.
Got you. Second quarter action as time is run out here in the first quarter. Our score from here at Center Park Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia is Norfolk State 14, Florida A&M 7. We'll be back in a moment.
Escape to a peaceful retreat at Hyatt House, Tallahassee, Capital University. Located just steps away from FSU and FAMU in the heart of Railroad Square Arts Park, Tallahassee's newest extended stay hotel offers all the comforts of home with residential-inspired suites, including plush beds, separate sitting areas, and fully equipped kitchens. Wake up to a complimentary morning spread served daily and unwind at the H-Bar offering cocktails and apps nightly. Hyatt House, a flexible, elevated approach to extended stay. There is a reason sports fans prefer the original Louisiana brand hot sauce. That's because the original Louisiana brand hot sauce adds a kick of flavor to so many things. Pop to popcorn, pizzazz to pizza, zing to wings. Made using only sun-ripened peppers pickled at the peak of perfection. The original Louisiana brand hot sauce is America's choice for game day. The original Louisiana brand hot sauce brings the heat.
HBCU students, are you making a difference? AT&T wants to support you in taking your dreams to new heights with a chance to win $5,000 and so much more. Apply now to the AT&T Rising Future Makers Showcase by uploading a video or a written submission to att.com/RFM Showcase. Don't miss your chance to become a part of the Rising Future Makers Network for support and life-changing connections. No purchase necessary. Open to U.S. residents, age of majority. Ends 11/6/23. Void if prohibited. Subject to official rules.
Since 1985, Apogee Signs has been North Florida's preferred sign company. We believe in quality, professionalism, and complete service. Apogee Signs, a proud supporter of FAMU athletics.
Welcome back to Center Park Stadium here in Atlanta, Georgia for the BX Flag Challenge as the Florida A&M Rattlers have fought back in this game. They're down 14-7 to Norfolk State. How the Rattler offense responded, but Norfolk State is still moving the ball on offense. It's time now for the Dark Cloud defense to step up.
Well, I tell you what, we're going to see what we're going to do. I mean, I'm glad this game is played in 4 quarters because that first game, like I keep saying, is always challenging because you don't know what you have. Norfolk State is a talented football team, well coached, and we got to make the right adjustments on defense to stop their run game. They've had a lot of success. They've had the ball 9 minutes and 24 seconds compared to 5 minutes and 36 seconds of the Rattlers, and then, of course, total offensive plays, they've run 17 plays for 169 yards. The Rattlers have run 12 for 86. The best drive, I mean, the second possession for the Rattlers, we moved the ball down in school with running and passing by the quarterback, making good decisions. And but we have yet to stop their team. I don't think they've punted the football yet. Right. And they've had success running the football. And when you can run it, you can kind of control the offense. You can control the game, if you will, and it sets up your passing game. So we need to make the right adjustments, but stay close enough in this ball game. Don't panic. You know, still play tight football And let's figure things out and get a feel for what we need to do.
Rattlers get back in the game as Thad Franklin Jr. on a 20-yard reception thrown by Daniel Richardson. Rattlers go on a 7-play, 75 yards, 8 ups, 2 minutes and 54 seconds on the clock, as we're at the start of the second quarter, and Norfolk State is going to line up at about the 38-yard line. It's tough for me to see the yard marker right now, but I think it's second down, maybe it's third down for the Spartans and 2 yards to go as we are about to start the second quarter. Game being broadcast worldwide by ABC. One of 2 games today. Florida State falls to Georgia Tech earlier. The give is up the middle.
Looked like a nice stop on that one. Now, they didn't get much penetration. We got a lot of penetration on that particular play. No room for the Spartan running back on that play. I think he may have lost some yards on that one, Melvin.
He may have. It's going to bring up third down for the Spartans and about 6 yards to go. We have 14 minutes, 33 seconds remaining as this ball is marked at the 42-yard line of Norfolk State. I'm Melvin Beal here alone with Albert Chester as the Rattler Sports Network presents Rattler football. Give is up the middle.
Oh, no.
And they stack it
we
up.
Stopped them, yeah.
The middle of that defensive line for Florida A&M is huge, as he was met in there by several Rattlers, led in there.
Like Braylon Oliver.
Yes.
6'2", 195-pound junior. He's a transfer in from Syracuse. And it looks like Norfolk is going to punt for the first time.
The first time tonight, Al, we'll get an opportunity to look at Norfolk State's punter, Noah Tracy. He has had a light workout tonight. Back deep for the Rats. Flag on the play. Flag on the play.
That's going to back him up 5 yards.
Yes.
Against Norfolk State. We got Jamari Gassett deep. Now, we talked about him earlier. He can run.
Yes. Yes. Electric type of runner. He's standing on his 20-yard line. The punter, Noah Tracy, is set to take his first punt, a little bit of a high snap, and Gassett is going to get an opportunity to return. Makes a move up the middle, out to the right, has some running room. He's at the 40, he's at the 50, and he's still running. Big run by Jamari Gassett.
I tell you, that's big-time run right there. He was pointing, telling them, hey, turn that thing up. Great return by Jamari Gassett. That puts that ball at about the about the 40-yard line. Let's say 45-yard line. That makes it a short field for the Rattler offense.
Big play, like I said. For the Rattlers have set them up. Closed. Inside. Are they inside Spartans territory?
They are.
Like they are. At about the 46-yard line.
Rattlers come out, slot to the wide side of the field. Single backfield.
Daniel Richardson is your quarterback for Florida A&M. First down, 10 yards to go. FAMU. They're going to blow a whistle here. Stop the play. Referee is waving it off. He's going to confer with the rest of the officials to see what's going on, as Florida A&M has benefited from a big return by Jamari Gassett. He returned that ball to inside Norfolk State territory, and they're going to place the ball down at the 46-yard line. Officials are talking this call over right now, and we are waiting to hear from the official. His mic hasn't worked tonight now. Let's see if it'll work this time.
He must have forgot to change the battery.
Yeah, I think so. He needs a red back. sponsorship.
Well, I tell you, I love this sea of orange and green.
Looking really good
here in this stadium.
Florida A&M.
Absolutely.
This is one of the strongholds for our FAMU alumni, Atlanta, Georgia. And it's just good to see us as we are downtown.
They're resetting the game clock.
Right. So the clock shows 13 minutes and 4 seconds right now. We will await for them to make the adjustment. They haven't already. Florida A&M looking to cut into this Norfolk State lead. It's 13 minutes, 4 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Florida A&M down 14-0. Norfolk State came out with a big play back to Von King to go up 7-0. And they get a run from Richardson, their Jalen, their quarterback. Here is Richardson. He gives the ball off to the Rattlers. He throws down the middle. That's a pass.
That's a good shot.
It's going to be complete in there to the Rattler receiver. That looks like it's Cassette. And a big play for Florida A&M. First down, Rattlers move those chains.
That was a nice pass from D. Richard. Crossing route to Cassette, your speedy receiver. Tough to cover that. Great ball, good catch. And he's able to turn it up and get some. That ball's inside the 20-yard line.
First down, 10 yards to go. Florida A&M clock is ticking. 12 minutes, 52 seconds remaining in the second quarter. I'm Melvin Beal here along with Al Chester. We're here at Center Park Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, as the Rattlers are threatening the Spartans. Ball marked at the 19-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go to give a pass across the middle. Great fake there by Richardson. Pass was intended for a Rattler receiver. Number 3 for the Rattlers was the
Jalen Ward.
Yes, Jalen Ward.
I couldn't tell from this angle. Did the ball hit him in his hand? He dropped it?
I think it was a play.
Defensive play.
Great defensive play. It is tough for us, folks. We're sitting in the end zone. The Rattlers are on the far side of the field. So we can see that this ball is marked at the 19-yard line. It's going to bring up second down. 10 yards to go, Florida A&M. 12 minutes, 32 seconds remaining. In the second quarter, Rattlers threatening. Richardson gives the ball to Dean, and he's going to lose yard.
And I tell you what, they're getting so much penetration on our offensive line, man. I tell you what, I credit them for a great job, but we've got to show up our run attack when it comes to that offensive line.
Going to bring up third down for the Rattlers, 10 yards to go. As the ball is marked on the 19-yard line, Florida A&M looking to tie this score as they have entered the red zone. 11 minutes, 57 seconds remaining in the second quarter here in the MEAC SWAC Challenge at Center Park Stadium here in Atlanta, Georgia. Here we go. Richardson back to pass, finds his man, completes the ball. Nice move. And it's going to get maybe 2 yards on the play as that ball was complete to Franklin. And the Rattlers are going to have to attempt a field goal as Cameron Gillis comes on. He's an all-conference player who kicked the ball well for Florida A&M last year.
Cam is a kicker, man. He's one of the best in the country, and obviously we're in range, so this should be an easy chip shot for him to get the score back within 1. And it does.
Kick is up. Kick is good. And Florida A&M closes to within 4 of Norfolk State.
This is at 10.
Yeah. Score now here in Center Park Stadium with 11 minutes and 2 seconds remaining. Norfolk State 14, Florida A&M 10. We'll be back in a moment.
FAMU football season is ready to strike. Cheer the Rattlers to victory and be entertained by the Marching 100 this football season at Bragg Memorial Stadium. When the game is over, you can explore even more excitement in Tallahassee. Explore over 700 miles of trails, sway to rhythmic tunes at the Bradford Field Blues Club, sip on a beer from our many craft breweries, or dine at one of our incredible local restaurants. Plan your trip to the highest of 7 hills and visit Tallahassee.com.
I'm Dr. Hughes, cardiovascular surgeon. The Florida Lottery has contributed billions of dollars to education, putting kids like me on the path to success.
And they've awarded countless bright future scholarships, helping me pursue higher education.
So I can do more than just dream of a brighter future.
I can create one.
The Florida Lottery is proud to help fund the futures of students all across our state. Learn more at flalottery.com/education.
Get ready, Rattler Nation. Introducing Rattlers Plus, the ultimate digital network for all things Florida A&M sports. Catch the excitement live with exclusive coverage of Rattlers games, relive classic moments, and dive into original content that brings you closer to the action than ever before. But that's not all. Tune into Rattlers Plus to listen to hard-pounding commentary and analysis of Rattler sports. Don't miss a beat. Subscribe to Rattlers Plus now by visiting FAMUathletics.com/watch.
Welcome back to Atlanta, Georgia. We're at the MEAC SWAC Challenge, a game between Florida A&M University out of the Southwestern Athletic Conference going up against Norfolk State, who's representing the Mideastern Athletic Conference. Folks, we got Al Chester dancing to the music of the 100 as Florida A&M has gotten back into this football game. Rattlers go on a 5-play, 31-yard drive. They ate up 2 minutes and 23 seconds. All this after a big return by Jamari Gassat. They get a 33-yard line by Cameron Gillis to close the score to 14-10. And Al, this is what you need to see from Florida A&M.
Absolutely. You know, we talked about 3 phases of the football game: offense, defense, and special teams. Offense is starting to click it. They're waking up. Special teams, it was set up. That last field goal was set up by a special teams run. Now we got to get clicking on defense. And it looked like that last drive, the previous drive where they had to kick the ball to us, we were able to kind of feel our way a little bit against that rush. So let's hope that continues as we get into this second quarter, and hopefully we can go into halftime with a better score than what we have right now.
Al, you alluded to the fact of the time that was eaten away on the clock by the Spartans. They're getting great push by their offensive line. The defense will have to step up to stop this flow.
Absolutely. I tell you what, you know, I'm happy the game is played in 4 quarters. and I said this all night, you know, that first game is always challenging to win because you don't really know what you have. Game reps are different than practice reps. Them game likes, it does something totally different. And when you got 45, 50 people, 1,000 people sitting in the stands, that makes a difference.
It does. As Florida A&M getting set to kick off this ball, back deep for the Spartans is going to be Evans. And it's an interesting lineup, Al. If you look at it, they have 2 players back-to-back, one at the 10. Here goes the kickoff. It's going to be returned by the Spartans. And he's going to be met at about the 21-yard line as they were in an interesting lineup there. Number 24 for the Spartans, Jalen Laudermill, is the guy that returned the ball as the Spartans will take over with 10 minutes and 56 seconds remaining in the second quarter as they place the ball down at the 21-yard line.
But then, again, great coverage on that kickoff because that could have gone a lot of different ways. I mean, they got some shifty runners with great speed, and the Rattlers were able to contain them, run down those lanes, stay disciplined, and make the tackle.
Quarterback for Norfolk State is Jalen Daniels, set back behind him is Kevon King. He's the young man, and he almost had another hole out as they brought him down. Now, the ball is on the ground. The Rattlers have a player running toward the end zone, but I believe they're going to call him down on the tackle. But Kevon King had some daylight on the right side of that offensive line.
Man, I tell you what, it's something going on right there, man, because they seem to have too much success there. I don't know if it's holding or they just got that.
He did put the ball down, but I think they're going to rule him down, and it's going to bring up second down for the Spartans. Look like they have about 4 yards to go as they put the ball down at the 32-yard line. 10 minutes, 17 seconds remaining in the second quarter. The give is to King again. He's met in there by several Rattlers. He may have enough for a Spartan first down.
I tell you what, this guy King, man, can run the football. He has 7 attempts for 115 yards and a touchdown. Obviously, as long as it was an 82-yard touchdown run early in the first quarter.
He leaves the ball game right now. That usually means that Evans comes in to replace him as the Spartans are looking to get their momentum back. Rattlers have had a tough time stopping the Spartans' run today. 9 minutes, 38 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And there's a give, and the Rattlers are all over this play. Looks like Allen Smith Jr. and several other Rattlers on the play as the Spartans will actually lose yardage on that play. Looks like Latari Kinsler.
They're going tempo offense. They're going trips to the wide side of the field, hand that ball off to the back, going to the short side. Rattlers snuff that one out. Come back in the same formation. Let's see what they do.
Ball placed down at the 34-yard line of the Spartans. Looks like it could be a third down. Can't see the marker. Spartans looking to make a big play. Here is Richard Daniels back. He completes his pass, and he got a man loose. Wide receiver loose. Big play for the Spartans as they bring him down deep in the Rattler territory. They're going to bring him down around the 38-yard line. That was a catch in there by Jaquez Jones as the Spartans get a first down.
Jaquez is from Orlando, Florida. He went to Lane College. He's 5'10", 175. I tell you, it's a good pitching catch from the quarterback to the receiver, and yards after the catch is what made this play a bright one.
They're excited about him. He had a really good career at Lane, and he signed with Norfolk State this summer. And Coach Odoms really talked about him being an explosive wide receiver. And the Spartans, they're going to knock the ball down at the 40-yard line of Florida A&M. First down and 10 yards to go. Ron is up the middle. Running back still running, and he's going to crack for about 8 yards on that play. Impressive run in there. Looks like it was Evans.
That was Kareem Benjamin, 5'10", 190. He's from Lower Mississippi. He went to East Mississippi Community College.
They got a plethora of running backs out.
What they got is an offensive line that's pushing people around. And that's one of the things Odom talked about in pregame.
Definitely. Second down, 2 yards to go. Spartans. Richardson keeps this ball. Makes that Daniels keeps this ball. And he's going to be brought down inside the 30-yard line at about the 28-yard line. And that looks like that's going to be a Spartan first down.
And that ball is inside the 25-yard line. Be spotted there.
That is officially a first down for Norfolk State. Impressive drive by these Spartans that started deep into their territory as they enter red zone territory. First down, 10 yards to go. Spartans. Jalen Daniels is the quarterback. He's 6'5", 220-pound sophomore. Got the start after their starting quarterback was suspended. Give is up the middle. And, Al, you're right. They're getting some serious push against our defensive line.
They get big-time push at the point of attack, and the running backs are running hard, man. I tell you what. And the Rattlers are going to have to make some type of adjustments inside to stop this. I mean, they're about 100. Check that. They're 8 yards away from having 200 yards rushing, and the second quarter's not even over yet.
Vaughn King back in the lineup for Norfolk State. He's the young man that took it up 80 yards for a touchdown early in the ball game as the Spartans threatening against the Rattlers right now.
You need the defense to dial up a big play.
Jalen Daniels is the quarterback. King step back behind him. Gives the ball to King. King finds about 2 yards of pay dirt in there, and it's going to be stacked up inside by the interior line of Florida A&M.
That was a slot to the wide side of the field motion, and the attack was right there in the A-gap between guard and center.
Ball is knocked down at the 18-yard line of Florida A&M as the Spartans have hit the red zone. 5 minutes, 23 seconds remaining here in the second quarter as the Spartans are threatening to extend their lead.
They got 3 receivers that go motion.
We got 2 defenders. And he's stacked up. They're running. Devon King is stacked up by the interior of the Florida A&M defensive line.
That was third down. That's a good stop right there.
That's a big stop. It's Cameron Donald.
Huge step.
In on the tackle for Florida A&M. And that's going to force Norfolk State into a field goal attempt by Brendan Wilcox. He's a 5'11", 225-pound junior. Looks like it's going to set him up for about a 37-yard attempt as they blow the whistle to stop the play right now. Looks like there's a timeout on the field. You're in tune to the Rattler Sports Network.
HBCU students, are you making a difference? AT&T wants to support you in taking your dreams to new heights with a chance to win $5,000 and so much more. Apply now to the AT&T Rising Future Makers Showcase by uploading a video or a written submission to att.com/RFM Showcase. Don't miss your chance to become a part of the Rising Future Makers Network for support and life-changing connections. No purchase necessary. Open to U.S. residents, age of majority. Ends 11/6/23. Void if prohibited. Subject to official rules.
Mami, yo estoy bien. I'm okay, Mami. Sí, ¿y papá? Yeah, I'm starting work tomorrow, actually. Hi, can you tell me if I'm doing this right? Yeah, that looks right. Oh, really? You're good.
When you leave one comfort zone in search of another, Regions has the people, tools, and tech
I can help you with that. New job? New everything.
to help you move forward faster and brave the beginning.
Tri-Eagle Sales is a proud supporter of FAMU athletics. Tri-Eagle Sales has been the leading beverage wholesaler in the North and North Central Florida area since 1996. Our 210 knowledgeable beverage professionals service over 2,000 retail customers in our 14-county territory from our 2 facilities in Tallahassee and Ocala. Tri-Eagle Sales, a proud supporter of FAMU athletics.
Welcome back to Center Park Stadium here in Atlanta, Georgia, as the MEAC Flag Challenge is underway. Norfolk State is up 14-10 over Florida A&M. And it looks like they're going to kick it. They're going to kick it. We thought that they may have been reconsidering going for this first down as they mark this ball down at that 19-yard line of Florida A&M. This has been an impressive drive by the Norfolk State Spartans, who is answering a Florida A&M field goal as the Rattlers got a 33-yard field goal from Cameron Gillis to pull it to within 4 of Norfolk State.
Actually, Melvin, this has been an impressive first half play so far by Norfolk. You know, we talked about Coach Odom being one of the senior coaches in black college football, and I tell you what, he's got these guys prepared. They were coached up very well. I mean, they have 234 yards of total offense already. 4 minutes left. Almost 5 minutes left in the second quarter. Not a good thing for Rattler defense, but that keeps our ears pinned back. We got to make sure that on offense we can move the football and come up with some points.
Oh, it's starting to be evident that we had some losses on the defensive line. We are talking about a Norfolk State offensive line that's been really pushing the Rattlers around, and right now it looks like their kicker, Brandon Wilcox, is going to set up for what appears to be a 37-yard field goal. He's looking to extend the Norfolk State lead. We have 4 minutes and 40 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Norfolk State was 3-8 last year, lost about 4 games, Al, by 1 possession last year. Yeah. So
they were in the ball game.
They were in the ball game.
Right.
And so they have come to Atlanta, haven't played here before. And the kick is going to be fumbled. Rattler picks it up, and that's going to be a block for the Rattlers as that ball was snapped. They did not get the kickoff. Florida A&M stops the Spartans and hold on defense.
That's the big play the Rattlers needed on defense. I think it was a bad snap. The angle.
I do, too.
We're
behind them.
Yeah, it looked like a bad snap, but nevertheless, it should be FAMU football, 1st and 10.
There's a timeout on the field right now as the teams are talking it over. We'll take a break along with them.
FAMU football season is ready to strike. Cheer the Rattlers to victory and be entertained by the marching 100 this football season at Bragg Memorial Stadium. When the game is over, you can explore even more excitement in Tallahassee. Explore over 700 miles of trails, sway to the rhythmic tunes at the Grapperfield Blues Club, sip on a beer from our many craft breweries, or dine at one of our incredible local restaurants. Plan your trip to the highest of 7 hills at visitTallahassee.com.
Get great seats, safer, simpler, and smarter with TicketSmarter. Choose great seats from over 125,000 live events, all backed with a TicketSmarter 100% ticket guarantee. Get your tickets smarter at TicketSmarter.com.
Escape to a peaceful retreat at Hyatt House, Tallahassee, Capital University. Located just steps away from FSU and FAMU in the heart of Railroad Square Arts Park, Tallahassee's newest extended stay hotel offers all the comforts of home with residential-inspired suites, including plush beds, separate sitting areas, and fully equipped kitchens. Wake up to a complimentary morning spread served daily and unwind at the H-Bar offering cocktails and apps nightly. Hyatt House, a flexible, elevated approach to extended stay.
I'm Dr. Hughes, cardiovascular surgeon. The Florida Lottery has contributed billions of dollars to education, putting kids like me on the path to success.
And they've awarded countless Bright Future scholarships, helping me pursue higher education.
So I can do more than just dream of a brighter future.
I can create one.
The Florida Lottery is proud to help fund the futures of students all across our state. Learn more at flalottery.com/education.
Welcome back to Atlanta, Georgia. This is the Rattler Sports Network presents presentation of Rattler football. We're here at Center Park Stadium with 4 minutes and 34 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Rattlers come up with a big-time play on special teams. It looked like it was a bad snap as the Spartans had driven down to the Rattler 20-yard line, and they were attempting a 37-yard field goal. Rattlers recover the fumble, and they'll take over now to start their fourth possession on the afternoon.
That's a great defensive possession for the Rattlers, and whether it was a bad snap or bad hold, it doesn't matter. They didn't get any points, and gives the Rattler offense an opportunity to move the ball, matriculate the ball down the field with hopes of getting a touchdown and tying this thing up. Well, actually, we go ahead.
Yeah, if we could get a touchdown. Looks like the ball is going to be placed down at the 29-yard line of Florida A&M. Daniel Richardson is the quarterback for Florida A&M. He's had success tonight as he hooked up with Franklin for Florida A&M's lone touchdown on the night. First down, 10 yards to go. FAMU, here's Richardson. Richardson going deep, looking, and it's going to be incomplete as it seems that he was not on the same page as his wide receiver.
Yeah, I tell you what, I think they read something different. We had a double slot, sidecar right. Daniel dropped back to pass, and I don't know if the Norfolk defense gave him a different look. The receiver read one thing, the quarterback read something else. Nevertheless, incomplete passes, 2nd and 10 from the 26, 27-yard line.
It's a tough read. That ball was intended for Jalen Ward for Florida A&M.
He's uncovered now.
4 minutes, 29 seconds. Here's Richardson. Pass complete out to the wide receiver, and he's going to be stacked up. He may have lost yardage on that play as they bring him down around the 28-yard line. That's going to bring up 3rd down for Florida A&M.
They're trying to get the ball to your playmakers so they can do what they do. A quick hitch out there to Gassett, I believe that was.
Yes, number 2. Damari.
Yeah.
4 minutes, 3 seconds remaining. Now, what do you call on something like this? Right now, Rattler's looking at about 3rd down, 10 yards to go. Clock is ticking, 3 minutes and 56 seconds. You try to hold off this offense from Norfolk State. So right now, are you conservative or do you go for it?
Oh, you got to go for the 1st down. I mean, I like the crossing routes. We had a good success running the crossing routes.
Daniel takes off. He keeps this ball in. He's going to come up a little bit short.
I don't know. I think is he short?
He's close. He's close as they bring him down. It looks like around the 38-yard line.
Yeah, he's going to be short.
He's going to be short on the play. But his pass protection broke down, and he had to sprint out of a trip. Had he not tripped on the grass, What's that little man named?
It's the same guy that's on the basketball hoop. Yeah. I tell you what, it looked like his knee may have gone down, but it looked like his body crossed the 35-yard line, which would have been a first down.
Right.
At least from this angle.
Trey Wilhart on for the Rattlers to punt this football. He gets a nice kick off, and they're going to call fair catch. That was a difficult fair catch in there. The ball took him back, and he fell down on the play. That would be number 24, Jalen Laudermilk, as the Spartans are going to get this ball deep in their territory. They have 2 minutes and 46 seconds remaining as Jalen Daniel brings out the Spartan offense. And, Al, they look like they're going to go with hurry up.
I'm sure they're going to go tempo. I mean, it's 2 minutes and 46 seconds left in the half. And they, too, want to get back in position, a scoring opportunity position.
Absolutely.
So we'll see what they do. They've had success running the football. They don't have to push it, but they've had success running that particular play, that one with the two backs. And if we can contain these guys, if we got that thing figured out yet, we're going to see right now. There's a pass out inside.
Yes. Gain of about 2 on the play as he corrals that ball at around the 19-yard line. That's Jock West Jones. The receiving. We having lighting problems right now. Or is it a light show? The lights were flickering here at Center Park Stadium, and I don't think that was pyrotechnics at all. I think that they may have a problem.
You think somebody hit the switch?
Somebody did something. It got everybody's attention. 2 minutes, 17 seconds remaining. Ball is marked at the 18-yard line of the Norfolk State Spartans. Looks like a second down, 10 yards to go for Norfolk State.
Norfolk State is continuing to be aggressive on offense, and they should be. There's 2-minute warning now.
That's something new from college football this year. They're going to have a 2-minute timeout as opposed to a 2-minute warning that's in the NFL. It occurs at the end of each half, second and fourth quarters. This is our first experiment with it, Al. You're a former quarterback. 2 minutes. How do you think that's going to play?
Well, I tell you what, I mean, it's nothing new. I mean, we run a tempo offense anyway, which is a time offense, time-adjusted offense, and shouldn't have any impact on us at all. I like to see our offense pick up the tempo a little bit, maybe to keep these guys off balance. And maybe we're running a tempo. I just don't see the hurry-up tempo that we had last year with Moose. You know what I mean? It doesn't look like that to me, at least at this point. But I don't think it's going to have no impact on the game. What I think will have an impact on the game is, if you've noticed in the NFL, they got a new kickoff deal.
Yes.
And I think it's just a matter of time. And once they work the kinks out, and maybe sooner than later, you're going to see that trickle down to college football where the kicker will kick off and nobody can move until the receiver catches the ball.
Right.
Man, football is being watered down.
It really is.
It's supposed to help minimize injuries.
Right.
But the game is a physical game. It's a violent game played by violent people.
Right. And
so, I mean, anyway, we'll see how it plays out. But I'm looking for that rule to trickle down.
Right.
You know, you and I talked pregame about how coaches can use the mics and the helmets to talk to the quarterback.
Yeah, that's going to happen at the FCS level. And, of course, when the FBS level, when the FCS plays an FBS, then those rules will be in fact. Essentially what's happening is the coordinators now can talk to a player down on the field, and they have to mark them with some type of green dot. You could get penalized in that situation if there's 2 green dot helmets on the field at the same time. So that's something interesting that's developing in college football. Now we'd like to shout out to George Godfather Thompson out there, one of the legends in Rattler history. It's always good to talk with Godfather.
I tell you what, he's a legend in himself, and I tell you what, we wish him nothing but the best. Godfather is a man with a lot of history. He's touched base with just about everybody in Rattler football history, from Jake Gaither up until through Billy Joe, I believe.
Right.
And I tell you what, he's a legend.
Yes.
And we love and miss Godfather, wishing nothing but the best.
Now, we also like to shout out to Keith Mount, legendary Florida A&M broadcaster. And Keith has been following this program for over 30 years, and we pay homage to him and Mike Thomas, your comrade who passed away a couple of years ago. A lot of legacy here on the Rattler Sports Network.
Boatload of legends right there, man. I tell you, we wish all of them well. And, of course, we did a memorial to Big Mike. Mike passed away a couple of years ago, and I tell you what, he was not only a Hall of Famer, but a great announcer and a great player and coach.
Yes, he was.
Yes.
And Keith is the original Move Those Chains announcer.
Keith and Chico Renfro are tied neck and neck.
Yes,
to that
they
voice,
are.
Man.
They really are. They really are. Those are two Hall of Famers.
Ain't no doubt about it. I like to shout out the STS, Sports Talking Sports.
Oh, wow.
I'm the co-host with those guys, man. We have some of the greatest athletes and sports figures on our show, and we had Doug Williams last week, and I tell you what, he lit it up. We've had Eric Dickerson. We've had a whole host of
Ray Robinson was
doing the Olympics.
Yes.
Chandra Cheeseborough. So
yes.
We welcome everybody to join us on Wednesday nights at 8 o'clock and subscribe and listen to some of these legends talking about what they do, what they've done, and what the lives they've touched.
We're also being carried on the Open Mic Network as Dr. Mike Prince out there in Prairie View and the Open Mic Network. Really great content out there. Tuning in tonight to Rattler football. Here we go. As Norfolk State hands the ball off to their running back. He fights across the 20-yard line. It's going to be brought down in there by several Rattlers. Clock is ticking as we have 1 minute and 52 seconds remaining. Another timeout on the floor. On the field, we'll take a timeout with them. You're in tune to the Rattler Sports Network.
Get great seats, safer, simpler, and smarter with TicketSmarter. Choose great seats from over 125,000 live events, all backed with the TicketSmarter 100% ticket guarantee. Get your tickets smarter at TicketSmarter.com.
Relax in Tallahassee at the Hampton Inn & Suites, Capital University. Located between FAMU and SFU, surrounded by many restaurants, shopping, and nightlife. Enjoy free Wi-Fi, free hot breakfast, and our clean, fresh Hampton beds. Enjoy great value and experience Hamptonality. Visit Hampton.com to book your next stay.
Trust, loyalty.
Back live here at Center Park Stadium, Norfolk State. Ball marked at the 21-yard line. 3rd down, 8 yards to go for the Spartans as they're looking to make something happen with 1 minute and 56 seconds. Norfolk State is up in this football game, 14-10, as they've been impressive on offense tonight, and they're looking to get a first down to extend this drive and hopefully eat up the clock so the Florida A&M does not get another shot at this on offense.
For the last couple of series, Melvin, it looked like the Rattler defense had kind of somewhat figured out the running game of this Norfolk Spartan team. Referee asking to reset the clock.
To reset this clock. Right now it's showing 1 minute and 56 seconds. Make that 1:53 is what they have done with the readjustment. Again, Florida A&M on a big defense play right now. It's a dark cloud defense looking to stop this Norfolk State offense has really put up some yards tonight. Spartans have 226 yards total offense tonight. Here is the 3rd down play. Give us to the running back, and they're going to stack him up. He's going to be short of the first down, and the Rattlers will get an opportunity to get this ball with 1 minute and 44 seconds remaining.
That's big-time defense right there. That's that dark cloud defense effort right there. With 1:44 to go in the half, which just to repeat what you said, gives the offense an opportunity. Hopefully we can get a return, maybe a decent return, get in field goal range at a minimum, at a maximum, try to get a touchdown and go ahead.
Al, at this point, what would you say about the Rattlers' effort to get back into this football game after going down 14-0?
Well, I think they showed some character, and that's what we talked about earlier, the character of a ball club, which we saw the last 2 years for sure with Musa and Coach Simmons. That bunch, man, I tell you what, they got behind. I never worried about a thing. I mean, late in the game, and we won some tight games, man. But I tell you what, that it's something. I keep saying this. There's something about that first game that sometimes it's tough, and you want to win that first game. The night lights, game lights of that first game is always challenging. So let's hope that these guys can turn this thing around. Look like they have. They haven't dropped their heads. They didn't quit. They didn't get mad at each other. They didn't panic. Still great play calling and executing the play.
Noah Tracer's punt is going to go back. Gossett receives the ball at about his 38-yard line. Rattlers will start their offense with 1 minute and 39 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Al, do you go for it here, or do you just kind of go conservative and get into the locker room?
I like going tempo offense and mixing it up. You know, be smart with the football. You got a quarterback, a field general out there who's known for being efficient with the football. Let him do what he do. Get what you can. Get out of bounds. Let's see what we do here. It's 1:39 left in the half.
Norfolk State up 14-10. That'll be first down and 10 yards for the Rattlers. They mark this ball at the 37-yard line of FAMU. And Daniel Richardson brings the Rattlers out. And we'll get a really good clue of what he wants to do. He's dropped back the pass. He fires, and that ball may have been complete in there. It's a short gain on the play. Rattlers in tempo offense as we have 1 minute, 28 seconds remaining on the clock. It'll be second down for Florida A&M as the Rattlers look to get within range. Maybe perhaps even a Cameron Gillis field goal attempt could be in play for the Rattlers. Here is Richardson again. Fires. And he completes that ball out around the 50-yard line. That ball is complete to Cassette, and the Rattlers are moving the football.
Both those passes were to the short side of the field, a little quick stop and a little quick out, and was enough to pick up the first down.
First down, 10 yards to go, Florida A&M. 1 minute and 10 seconds remaining on the clock. Rattlers looking to get a play in from the sideline, and now if they can even get a field goal, that will pull them within one going into the locker room. Second down, 6 yards to go for FAMU. The ball is marked at the FAMU 41. Ball is passed, complete.
Good shot.
And a big hit. And that ball is on the ground right now. There's a mad rush for it. Norfolk State say they have the football.
Now FAMU has it.
Referee is trying to sort this. FAMU did get the ball.
They
will retain possession of the football. And here FAMU goes. Here we go. They'll stop the clock, kneeling it down right there. We have 51 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Norfolk State is up 14-10 over Florida A&M. Rattlers went down 14-0. Fought back in this game. Got a touchdown pass, 20-yarder from Richardson to Pat Franklin. Florida A&M got their first 7 on the game, and then they got a 33-yard field goal from Cameron Gillis. Rattlers, as they mark this ball at the FAMU 47-yard line. They say it's first down and 10 yards to go for FAMU. Richardson back, looking, fires. And he's going to short hop that ball, intended for one of his receivers. Clock moves down to 47 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Scoreboard is showing that it's second down and 8 yards to go.
It's 4th and 8.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. What D. Rich had on that particular play, Norfolk actually were in man-to-man. They dogged, they blitzed, and put pressure on him and kept him from able to hit that back in the back. He was trying to hit a back coming out of the backfield on that play, and it fell short.
That'll bring on Trey Wilhord, a 5'10", 175 senior, and he can kick the football. And he does. And this is a ball that's going to go into the end. No, they actually downed this ball around the 15-yard line.
36 seconds left.
We're here at the Center Park Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm Melvin Beal here along with Albert Chester coming up at halftime. We'll talk to All SWAC defensive back Kendall Bowler, young man out of Orlando who really turned his career around last year, Al, and right now he's being looked at by the NFL.
Hey, absolutely. But I tell you, we've had a plethora of guys who've had an opportunity to get in some NFL camps. And again, I like to shout out Marquise Bell, Terrell Jennings, Dave Smith, and Isaiah Land. All these guys are in NFL camps. And I kind of expect all of them to make the team. I mean,
yes.
The cuts are coming up next week. I think Marquise and Isaiah for sure. Zay and Terrell have been balling their butts out, man. So it's all about timing and contracts and opportunity for them. So let's keep our fingers crossed for those guys. All great guys, too, man. All these Willie Simmons guys and talented football players.
That's going to be the end of the second half. There's actually 11 seconds left on the clock, but Norfolk State is going into the locker room. FAMU as well. Clock is ticking down. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. That's the end of the second quarter here at the Center Park Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia. However, the Norfolk State Spartans have a 14-10 lead over Florida A&M. Coming up next is the Rattler Sports Network halftime show presented by Visit Tallahassee. We will be back in a moment.
AT&T wants to support you in taking your dreams to new heights with a chance to win $5 grand and so much more. Apply now to the AT&T Rising Future Makers Showcase by uploading a video or a written submission to att.com/RFM Showcase. Don't miss your chance to become a part of the Rising Future Makers Network for support and life-changing connections. No purchase necessary. Open to U.S. residents, age of majority. Ends 11/6/23. Void if prohibited. Subject to official rules.
At Tallahassee Orthopedic Clinic, we help our patients pursue better lives one story at a time. Whether you want to compete at the top of your game, play with your grandkids, or simply enjoy a day without pain, TOC is where you go to get better. With a patient-centered approach and unparalleled orthopedic and sports medicine care, we are here to help you live a healthy and active lifestyle. Visit TLHOC.com to learn more. Tallahassee Orthopedic Clinic, the team behind the team.
Yo estoy bien. I'm okay, Emily. Sí, ¿y papá? Yeah, I'm starting work tomorrow, actually. Hi, can you tell me if I'm doing this right? Yeah, that looks right. Oh, really? You're good.
When you leave one comfort zone in search of another, Regions has the people, tools, and tech
I can help you with that. New job? New everything.
to help you move forward faster and brave the beginning.
FAMU football season is ready to strike. Cheer the Rattlers to victory and be entertained by the Marching 100 this football season at Bragg Memorial Stadium. When the game is over, you can explore even more excitement in Tallahassee. Explore over 700 miles of trails, sway to the rhythmic tunes at the Bradford Field Blues Club, sip on a beer from our many craft breweries, or dine at one of our incredible local restaurants. Plan your trip to the highest of 7 hills at visittallahassee.com. Relax in Tallahassee at the Hampton Inn & Suites Capital University. Located between FAMU and SFU, surrounded by many restaurants, shopping, and nightlife. Enjoy free Wi-Fi, free hot breakfast, and our clean, fresh Hampton beds. Enjoy great value and experience Hamptonality. Visit Hampton.com to book your next stay.
Get great seats, safer, simpler, and smarter with TicketSmarter. Choose great seats from over 125,000 live events, all backed with a TicketSmarter 100% ticket guarantee. Get your tickets smarter at TicketSmarter.com.
At
Get ready, Rattler Nation. Introducing Rattlers Plus, the ultimate digital network for all things Florida A&M sports. Catch the excitement live with exclusive coverage of Rattlers games, relive classic moments, and dive into original content that brings you closer to the action than ever before. But that's not all. Tune in to Rattlers Plus to listen to hard-pounding commentary and analysis of Rattler sports. Don't miss a beat. Subscribe to Rattlers Plus now by visiting FAMUathletics.com/watch.
Escape to a peaceful retreat in Hyatt House, Tallahassee, Capital University. Located just steps away from FSU and FAMU in the heart of Railroad Square Arts Park, Tallahassee's newest extended stay hotel offers all the comforts of home with residential-inspired suites, including plush beds, separate sitting areas, and fully equipped kitchens. Wake up to a complimentary morning spread served daily and unwind at the H-Bar offering cocktails and apps nightly. Hyatt House, a flexible, elevated approach to extended stay. There is a reason sports fans prefer the original Louisiana brand hot sauce. That's because the original Louisiana brand hot sauce adds a kick of flavor to so many things. Pop to popcorn, pizzazz to pizza, zing to wings. Made using only sun-ripened peppers, pickled at the peak of perfection. The original Louisiana brand hot sauce is America's choice for game day. The original Louisiana brand hot sauce brings the heat.
HBCU students, are you making a difference? AT&T wants to support you in taking your dreams to new heights with a chance to win $5,000 and so much more. Apply now to the AT&T Rising Future Makers Showcase by uploading a video or a written submission to att.com/RFM Showcase. Don't miss your chance to become a part of the Rising Future Makers Network for support and life-changing connections. No purchase necessary. Open to U.S. residents, age of majority. Ends 11/6/23. Void if prohibited. Subject to official rules.
Since 1985, Apogee Signs has been North Florida's preferred sign company. We believe in quality, professionalism, and complete service. Apogee Signs, a proud supporter of FAMU athletics.
There has never been a better day to create video for your company with today's social media landscape. Oftentimes, businesses don't have the access to the Hollywood-like production studio at their fingertips while maintaining on a budget. Make it possible with NRB Vision Studio, located across the street from Tom Brown Park. Our 2,000-square-foot studio boasts a high-end podcast suite to film your next episode, a motorized backdrop system to shoot your family portraits, business headshots, or graduation photos, and a full video production room equipped with the same equipment used on your favorite TV show. Get more information at nrbvisions.com or give us a call at 954-348-5887.
Homes are not all alike. Neither are home buyers. At the First, we understand. That's why we offer all kinds of options for all kinds of home buyers. Whether you're buying your first home or building your forever home, the First has you covered. We offer conventional loans, FHA loans, and USDA loans, as well as VA loans for military veterans, even construction to permanent loans. Ready to take the first step and buy your first home? We're here to help you make it possible. Qualified first-time home buyers may even be eligible for down payment or closing cost assistance. Whatever type of loan you choose, you'll receive prompt personal service from bankers who'll guide you through every step of the process. Don't let a loan stand between you and your dream. Call or visit your nearest The First location for details and get started on the road to your new home today. The First, just the bank for you. Equal housing lender, member FDIC, NMLS number 408229.
Trust, loyalty, and commitment are the Tallahassee Police Department's core values. They led me to join the force 22 years ago. My name is Lieutenant Danielle Davis. TPD is looking to hire individuals with a willingness to serve. We offer up to $11,000 in hiring bonuses, competitive salary, and benefits. Apply today online at calgov.com/join TPD. Be the difference you want to see.
Since 1985, Apogee Signs has been North Florida's preferred sign company. We believe in quality, professionalism, and complete service. Apogee Signs, a proud supporter of FAMU athletics.
Welcome back to Center Park Stadium here in Atlanta, Georgia, where the Norfolk State Spartans have a 14-10 lead over the Florida A&M Rattlers, as this has been a nip-and-tuck game back and forth. Everything got started off out big as Kayvon King, 82-yard rushing touchdown. Norfolk State goes up 7-0. Spartans come right back at a 1-yard run from their quarterback, Jalen Daniels. They go up 14-0. Rattlers finally get back into it as Daniel Richardson connects with Thad Franklin on a 20-yard touchdown. Rattlers back in, close the score to 14-7. Scoring was capped out at the end of the second quarter as Cameron Gillis knocked down a 33-yard field goal. Our halftime score is 14-10, and now these are two of the better bands in HBCU.
No question. I tell you what, you got the Marching 100, and, of course, the Spartans will be up next. But I tell you what, this football game is like a major league fight. The Rattlers got busted in the face early with that big 80-yard run. Norfolk is well coached, they're well prepared, and we've had problems with their rushing offense. They put up 191 yards in the first half in rushing on 30 attempts, and that, to me, is out of bounds. We can't do that. They have a total of 224 yards of total offense compared to the Rattlers, 136. Now, the Rattlers have been more effective throwing the football. We have 106 yards passing compared to their 33. So what we got to do is continue to play good defense, stop that run, get our guys on offense an opportunity to come up with some points. We got to matriculate the ball down the field and manufacture some points. So the second half. The game is played in 4 quarters. I think the adjustment's going to be made at halftime. We kicked off to them the first quarter,
right?
So they should be kicking the ball to us. So we should get the ball first, and hopefully we can sustain a nice drive and come up with some points. Now, get off to a good start in the third quarter.
What would you like to see us adjust on defense?
Well, I just think that we need to. I don't know if it's linebacker play or D-line play, but something's going on that line. I mean, and I don't want to take anything away from Norfolk. They just have some great players up front, but they've been pushing us around pretty good. The last couple 3 series, though, when they needed 1 or 2 yards, the Rattlers rose up to the effort. I mean, they made it happen and stopped them on defense. So I want to see if we can. But all it takes is one play.
One big play.
One play, and they got the momentum. They got their stride. So we just got to play tough defense the entire time, and then put our guys in position on offense to manufacture some points.
Definitely, and one of those defensive players on Florida A&M is all SWAC conference player Kendall Bowler, and we got a chance to catch up with Kendall earlier this week, and here's that interview with Kendall Bowler.
Welcome back to the James Cozy Show. I'm Melvin Beal, and sitting alongside me is an all-conference defensive back, Kendall Bowler. Kendall, you're a national champion. You're a SWAC champion. Talk to me a little bit about how that feels.
Oh, man, it feels amazing. This is my first championship ever. I mean, I won one when I was in Little League, but, it feels great, thank God first, it feels amazing to go out there, like, just after the game, all the confetti coming down, me and my boys strolling, we celebrating, doing snow angels, confetti angels, and the confetti, it felt great, so it felt amazing.
You're from Orlando, Florida, and I know that you went back and you had those rings. You didn't bring them tonight, but talk a little bit how it felt to go back home with those championships.
It felt amazing, all my boys back home, my old school, they asking, how I feel to win championship, it felt amazing, just me leading my team, with me, like Isaiah Major, Isaiah Land, things like that, we out there just pushing the guys the best we can, lead our team.
Well, I know it's been an interesting summer for you, and it's a lot of transfers that were brought into this program. Talk to me a little bit about your leadership skills as a senior and how you've related to these guys.
My leadership skills, I'm getting better, I'm still working on it day by day. Like I said, last year we had some great guys like Terrell Jennings, Marcus Riley, Isaiah Major, just me leading in those shoes. It feels amazing. I'm kind of the old guy now. It's kind of crazy to say I'm the old guy. I've been here for, the past 3 years. I've been balling ever since. So just me give all my old, stuff I did back in the day, just tell everybody, it feels amazing.
So the season ends for you, and you end up with a new head coach, and a lot of the players were happy with the hiring of Coach Cozy.
Talk to me a little bit about that from a player standpoint, why it's so important that you guys get the continuity of the head coach.
You know, it feels amazing. You know, I'm glad to see that we kept in the house with Coach Cozy. You know, Coach Cozy been my coach for like the past 3 years, corners coach. You know, so I kind of know him a little bit more than a lot of other players. You know, Coach Cozy does a great job when it comes to meetings. You know, getting on time with things. You know, lifting, practice, and everything like that. He's doing a great job. So he's doing amazing.
Yeah, talk to me a little bit about this dark cloud defense. Second best in the nation last year. What do you guys look like right now?
Oh, yeah, we coming. We coming. I'll say that first. We coming. You know, guys flying around making plays at practice, you know, very energetic, you know, flying to the ball. But, you know, we go out there every day, practice, and work real hard, and ain't no complaining, no nothing. We go out there, we going to get it. So, as I'm going to say, we coming, just know that.
During the off season, it's very important that you step your game up to the next level. What did you do to prepare coming into the season?
This off season, you know, I did a lot of work in this off season. I did a lot of tour days. So in the morning we'll have practice at 6 a.m. like lifts and runs or whatever. Then in the afternoon I go to the sand pit or I go to the football field to do like some footwork drills, ball drills. You know, just get my hands ready for the season. You know, I'm trying to lead the nation in interceptions this year. So y'all better watch our QB coming. So yeah, I'm trying to lead the nation in interceptions this year.
Definitely. Talk to us about the sand pit. What's going on there?
You know, you just getting faster. You know, just picking your feet up. Work on these footwork drills, things like that. So, yeah, that's what we're doing in the sand pit.
Now, talk to me about the strategy defensively for the dark cloud defense. We were good against the run and the pass. So talk to me a little bit about it from the defensive back's perspective against the run. Do you feel you played a run well?
Yes, I did play the run well. You know, this past season I played in the boundary, so I really play both. But this year I've probably been playing more of the boundary, so I got to fit more runs, you know, when it comes to outside gaps, inside gaps, things like that. So I feel like I'm doing a great job of fitting around at practice. Even last year, this past season, had a couple tackles for losses and things like that. I graded very well on run defense. So I feel like I'm doing a great run this season as well.
You know, you really came up big at the end of the season as far as defending the pass. What have you done to improve in that area?
Yeah, like I said, this off season I've been getting at it, going after it. Like every day I do 2 a day just to make sure, you know, got my feet right, my eyes are right, everything going perfect.
Definitely. Now, what motivates this team this year? You're defending national championship. Everybody's going to give you their best shot. What is the motivating factor for this defense?
The factor, you know, got a big target on our back. Like I said, you know, I was able to go to media day with Coach Cozy and number 9, Woo. So, you know, I'm talking about everybody talking because we got a big target on our back. We ready to play hard, So, like I said, you know, that's kind of something that's holding us back. So we got to just keep going for it.
Definitely. Kendall, tell us a little bit about what your major is.
My major is health science, but I'm getting my master's this upcoming fall in public health.
Definitely. What do you want to do with that?
I kind of want to like travel with like sports teams, like with just like big major sports teams, you know, just help train. You know, I kind of want to stay around football. You know, I love the game, so if it all comes to an end, that's what I want to do for sure.
Kendall had a brother that played for Florida A&M and a sister, if I remember, is a cheerleader as well. Talk about your history in Florida A&M. It's legacy in your family.
Yeah, definitely legacy. My parents were here as well. I know they watching, so shout out to my mom and dad. I know they watching, but it feels amazing, you know, just me playing corner with my brother on the same side, my sister flying in the air doing tricks or whatever. It feels amazing, you know, just us all on the same field at one time, just like before in high school, even Little League, we all been on the same field, so
right.
Very blessing.
So when you returned home for the Florida Classic, you got to celebrate again. How important was that for you?
No, it felt amazing. Like my whole family was there. Like it came deep. You know, it felt amazing. You know, just me being back home. You know, Citrus Bowl in the Classic, it felt amazing.
Definitely. Now, my thing is, you want to start in Atlanta and end in Atlanta. Your thoughts on this team making it?
Oh, we making it. Yes, we making it. You know, like you said, we in Atlanta. We're gonna start. We're gonna end it Atlanta again. So you know, Celebration Bowl was amazing. We trying to get back there.
Why should Rattler fans get really excited about this football team?
I feel like they should get excited. You know, it's a whole new team, whole new culture. We're finna reload and repeat this thing all over again. So y'all be ready.
Okay. Now, one of the things that I wanted to ask you from the defensive backfield perspective, you have some new guys filling in there. How are you guys gelling at this point?
You know, we gelling real well. You know, Deco Wilson, he started like the last 4 or 5 games of the season last year. So me and him, we played on the same side. And you got Andre Powell, a great safety. And you got Jamil Sanders, a transfer from USF. So us four back there, we're drilling real well, communicating every day at practice, meeting with each other on our own, and things like that, and watching film together. So it's going very, very well.
That's the starting team. But I understand you guys are pretty deep.
Oh, yeah, we deep.
Talk a little bit about that.
Oh, yeah, really deep. We've got a lot of great guys and great transfers, things like that. Like I said, we all meet together as one, but, us starting four, we can still go and like, do it on our own, things like that. So, we all communicating real well, practicing together, flying around, going training together. Like I said, 2 a day, we all do that together as one. So we all getting very familiar together very well.
Folks, we're talking with Kendall Bowley. He's the defensive back, all-conference defensive back here at Florida A&M on the Dark Cloud defense. We're going to wish him a lot of success this year.
Welcome back to Center Park Stadium as the Norfolk State Spartans band is entertaining this crowd here at Center Park Stadium. And Al, we talked to Kendall. What an impressive young man.
I tell you what, I had a chance to chat with him on last evening as well. I tell you what, class guy, man, and I hope nothing but the best. We really need his leadership out there on defense. He's been around this program a long time. You mentioned his brother. His brother was a shutdown corner just like he was. And I didn't even know he had a sister that was a cheerleader.
Yes.
But class guy, class family, and, the reigning national champions at halftime are down 14-10 to Norfolk State.
In a nationally televised game on ABC. The other game happening today here in week 0 was another team from Tallahassee. The Florida State Seminoles traveled over to Dublin, Ireland, and took it on the chin 27-24 to Georgia Tech.
It's a great ball game, I tell you what, but the number 10 team in the nation in Florida State, and they fall to a Georgia Tech team. And, I don't know how they can rank these teams because you really don't know what a team has. With the portal being what it is, NIL obviously has some impact in that. But they get players to come in, and that Georgia Tech team looked mighty tough, just like this Norfolk State team.
Yes.
They picked up some kids in the portal like all of us have. And, I think FAMU may have led the black college for sure, FBS schools in transfers. We picked up about 30 players.
Yeah. Right.
And so it makes a difference, and you need to gel together under the game lights. And that's the difference in game lights and practice lights. Yes. So hopefully we can come back, have a great second half here, and come out victorious. We got to find a way to manufacture some points, play tough defense, and in all 3 phases of the game, offense, defense, and special teams.
Well, that's been the halftime report from the Rattler Sports Network. When we return, we'll have the start of the third quarter. You're in tune to the Rattler Sports Network.
I'm Dr. Hughes, cardiovascular surgeon. The Florida Lottery has contributed billions of dollars to education, putting kids like me on the path to success.
And they've awarded countless Bright Future scholarships, helping me pursue higher education.
So I can do more than just dream of a brighter future.
I can create one.
The Florida Lottery is proud to help fund the futures of students all across our state. Learn more at flalottery.com/education.
Amigo, estoy bien. I'm okay, Emily. ¿Sí? ¿Y papá? Yeah, I'm starting work tomorrow, actually. Hi, can you tell me if I'm doing this right? Yeah, that looks right. Oh, really? You're good.
When you leave one comfort zone in search of another, Regent has the people, tools, and tech
I can help you with that. New job? New everything.
to help you move forward faster and brave the beginning.
HBCU students, are you making a difference? AT&T wants to support you in taking your dreams to new heights with a chance to win $5 grand and so much more. Apply now to the AT&T Rising Future Makers Showcase by uploading a video or a written submission to att.com/RFM Showcase. Don't miss your chance to become a part of the Rising Future Makers Network for support and life-changing connections. No purchase necessary. Open to U.S. residents, age of majority. Ends 11/6/23. Void if prohibited. Subject to official rules.
You've been listening to the AT&T Halftime Show. Stay with us. The second half kickoff is coming up next on the Rattler Sports Network, presented by Visit Tallahassee. FAMU football season is ready to strike. Cheer the Rattlers to victory and be entertained by the marching 100 this football season at Bragg Memorial Stadium. When the game is over, you can explore even more excitement in Tallahassee. Explore over 700 miles of trails, sway to the rhythmic tunes at the Bradford Field Blues Club, sip on a beer from our many craft breweries, or dine at one of our incredible local restaurants. Plan your trip to the highest of 7 hills and visit Tallahassee.com.
I'm Dr. Hughes, cardiovascular surgeon. The Florida Lottery has contributed billions of dollars to education, putting kids like me on the path to success.
And they've awarded countless Bright Future scholarships, helping me pursue higher education.
So I can do more than just dream of a brighter future.
I can create one.
The Florida Lottery is proud to help fund the futures of students all across our state. Learn more at flalottery.com/education.
Get ready, Rattler Nation. Introducing Rattlers Plus, the ultimate digital network for all things Florida A&M sports. Catch the excitement live with exclusive coverage of Rattlers games, relive classic moments, and dive into original content that brings you closer to the action than ever before. But that's not all. Tune into Rattlers Plus to listen to hard-pounding commentary and analysis of Rattler sports. Don't miss a beat. Subscribe to Rattlers Plus now by visiting FAMUathletics.com/watch.
Welcome back to Atlanta, Georgia. You're in tune to the Rattler Sports Network, and we're about to start the third quarter here in Atlanta at Center Park Stadium. Florida A&M trailing Norfolk State 14-10. And, Al, I know that Coach Cozy gave them a wake-up call at halftime.
I'm pretty sure he did. You know, the most interesting statistic here at halftime is the time of possession. The Rattlers have had the ball 10 minutes and 50 seconds compared to 19 minutes and 10 seconds by Norfolk State. That's a lot of football, man.
A lot of football.
Yeah.
Rattlers, Damari Gossett takes the ball up to about the 19-yard line. The Rattlers will start their third quarter possession there. Florida A&M got 9 of 15 yards passing for Daniel Richardson. He had 106 yards. Al, your assessment of how he played in the first half?
Well, I tell you what, he's been a field general. He's made some good decisions. He hadn't made bad throws, and he just hadn't had many opportunities because we hadn't had the ball that long.
The give is up the middle. It looks like that is Kevin Dean.
Nice run by Dean there.
Trying to identify him. Yes, that's Dean. And he got about 5 yards on the play. Looks like it's going to bring up second down, 5 yards to go. Florida A&M. Dean again, up the middle. That's just Richardson. Breaks a tackle, and he slides down at around the 35-yard line. First down, Florida A&M. Move those chains.
That was an excellent read on that play. I tell you what, he was going to pull that ball, and that defensive end he saw coming, and he just followed Dean right in the hole and was able to pick up positive yards.
Going to bring up first down, 10 yards to go for Florida A&M as they mark this ball down at the 35-yard line of Florida A&M. Richardson on an impressive run. We have 13 minutes, 57 seconds remaining. Richardson back to pass, looking, fires, and it's complete out around the 50-yard line. Make that the 47-yard line. Pass play complete to Florida A&M. The receiver on that possession,
Jalen Ward. Nice pitch and catch there from the quarterback to his receiver. I tell you what, he stood in that pocket, stepped up, made a nice throw on that out route.
Definitely. Rattlers looking to get a rhythm on offense, Alan. That's hard to do when you don't have the football. So the Rattlers looking at a first down, 10 yards to go as they mark this ball down at about the 48-yard line. Give is up the middle, and there's no room in there for Dean as he's stacked up by the middle of that Norfolk State defense. Rattlers facing a second down, 9 yards to go.
You know, one of the things we talked about preseason, we looked at that offensive line. We talked about how big they were, how strong they were, and much improved from last year. And we don't see that on the run attack. We see it maybe on the pass protection, but not necessarily on the run attack.
Joe Hendry is the new offensive coordinator for Florida A&M, and he's getting into a rhythm. Richardson got him, man, open. Got it! It's going to be a touchdown. FAMU! Touchdown! Rattlers! That was Richardson to Jabari Cassette. Rattlers score.
I tell you what, that was well executed. A little sprint out. The receiver ran it out and up. And I tell you what, the quarterback, D. Rich, laid it out there for him, and he got it for a touchdown.
Rattlers come out of halftime, Al. What an impressive drive.
We needed that like macaroni need cheese, man. I tell you what, that's a big-time play right there.
Rattlers extend to a 16-14 lead as Cameron Gillis gets ready for the point after, and he's getting set. They snap it. He kicks it. And kick is good as Florida A&M surges to a 17-14 lead. Just what the doctor wants.
That's exactly what we talked about after halftime. You know, we get the ball coming out of halftime, and to take that ball right down the field, well-executed plays. Daniel Richardson executes, nice throws, deciding to run, get down. He's not going to really make that big error, and he's a smart kid. And, you know, he's much accomplished. The guy's got 50-plus touchdowns in his college career, over 7,000 yards. I mean, he's starting at quarterback for a reason.
Definitely. Rattlers go on a 5-play, 82-yard drive. It took 2 minutes and 19 seconds off the clock. That's going to officially go down as a 55-yard reception from Richardson to Jabari Gazette as the Rattlers extend to a 17-14 lead. You're in tune to the Rattler Sports Network. We'll be back in a moment.
FAMU football season is ready to strike. Cheer the Rattlers to victory and be entertained by the marching 100 this football season at Bragg Memorial Stadium. When the game is over, you can explore even more excitement in Tallahassee. Explore over 700 miles of trails, sway to the rhythmic tunes at the Bradford Field Blues Club, sip on a beer from our many craft breweries, or dine at one of our incredible local restaurants. Plan your trip to the highest of 7 hills at visitTallahassee.com. Escape to a peaceful retreat at Hyatt House, Tallahassee, Capital University. Located just steps away from FSU and FAMU in the heart of Railroad Square Arts Park, Tallahassee's newest extended stay hotel offers all the comforts of home with residential-inspired suites, including plush beds, separate sitting areas, and fully equipped kitchens. Wake up to a complimentary morning spread served daily and unwind at the H-Bar offering cocktails and apps nightly. Hyatt House, a flexible, elevated approach to extended stay.
Get ready, Rattler Nation. Introducing Rattlers Plus, the ultimate digital network for all things Florida A&M sports. Catch the excitement live with exclusive coverage of Rattlers games, relive classic moments, and dive into original content that brings you closer to the action than ever before. But that's not all. Tune into Rattlers Plus to listen to hard-pounding commentary and analysis of Rattler sports. Don't miss a beat. Subscribe to Rattlers Plus now by visiting FAMUathletics.com/watch.
Welcome back to Atlanta, Georgia. We're at Center Park Stadium here near downtown Atlanta, Georgia, where the Florida A&M Rattlers just hook up on a big 55-yard touchdown pass from Daniel Richardson to Jamari Cassette. Rattlers surge to a 17-14 lead, eating up 2 minutes and 19 seconds on the clock. Al, all momentum has just swung to the Rattlers.
I tell you what, that was an excellent drive, man. And I tell you what, that was a good momentum builder for the Rattlers, considering the first half. And I think that based on the way things have gone this particular game, our offense may need to throw the football and let it set the run up, like Willie Simmons did.
Yeah.
I mean, Willie would throw it
to set the run up.
To set up the run.
Right.
I mean, we can't run the football to set up our pass. And, you know, you take what they give you, and then you take what you want.
Excellent observation. And right now, Al, there was a problem stopping this Norfolk State Spartan offense on the run in the first half. As we know, we gave up a big 82-yard run to Kevon Gillis, and then they came back and got a 1-yard run from their quarterback, Daniels. Right now, the adjustment at halftime has to be to address the run.
All right, no doubt about it. And I think that's what we want to see the second half. See just what we needed to do to tweak the defense to ensure that Norfolk didn't have the kind of success running the football that they had the first half.
Definitely. Rattlers about to kick off the ball, setting the ball down on the tee for Florida A&M is Michael Smith. He handles the kickoffs for the Rattlers, got an excellent leg, normally kicks the ball into end zone, back deep. For the Spartans is Jalen Laudermilk. He's returned the ball a couple of times for about 22 yards on the night as the Rattlers look to extend on a very impressive drive. Again, that was a big 55-yard pass from Richardson to Jamari Gassett. And this ball is going to go in the end zone. And he fumbled this ball in the end zone, but he's going to stay right there. And that's when the Spartans offense will come out to about the 25-yard line to start there.
I tell you, that was real close, man. I thought he had actually stepped across the end line there, but
that would have made him live, right?
Yes, absolutely.
12 minutes, 37 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. An impressive halftime show by two of the better bands in HBCU. That be the Norfolk State Marching Spartans and the Florida A&M Marching 100. They put on a show. Now you got to be impressed with this crowd here at Center Park Stadium.
We knew when we came to Atlanta it was going to bring a lot of people to the park, man. And Atlanta's like a second home to FAMU. Have a big base of alumni here, and it's going to continue to build. And I think that you're going to see FAMU back up here more times in the near future.
Yeah, hopefully like December the 14th Celebration Bowl. That'll be nice.
We're back.
Yes. Spartans take over the ball at the 25-yard line. And here is Daniels back to pass. Looks deep. Got a catch. He connects with his receiver down to the 30-yard line of Florida A&M. A big, impressive play by Norfolk State.
Yeah, I tell you what, a deep post route and had man coverage against the Rattlers there. And that was Jamal Sanders, who was beat on that play, but he was in good position. I think he just anticipated knocking that ball down just a little too late, and the kid made a great catch.
Norfolk State in business as they look to answer the Rattlers' last touchdown drive. They set the ball down at the 25-yard line of Florida A&M. Here's Daniels looking to pass again and completes this ball out to his receiver, and that's going to be another Norfolk State first down as they put this ball down around the 15-yard line. That completion was to Jaquaz Johnson as the Spartans are driving.
That was Kendall Bowler on the coverage. Little quick stop route out there.
11 minutes, 30 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Norfolk State in the red zone, threatening to score as Florida A&M just extended to a 17-14 lead. Spartans knocking on the door. Give is up the middle to the running back. Actually, this is a keeper by Daniels. He's met there by several Rattlers, and they'll bring him down around the 12-yard line of Florida A&M. Impressive drive going on for the Spartans.
Daniels is a big quarterback at 6'5", man. He carries a load at 220 and can run the football. He's a load to bring down. So
this Norfolk State team has been remade by Coach Dawson Odoms. They went 3-8 last year, but as we mentioned, Al, they lost like 4 games by 1 score or less, and they really it was just a couple of plays from being 7-4. So they are going to be something to reckon with in the MEAC.
They were much better.
Ball was fumbled on the ground. Looks like it was picked up by the Spartans, and it'll bring up second down. Make that third down, according to the scoreboard, for the Spartans. Second down, 6 yards to go.
Looked like Daniel was just a little undecisive about what he wanted to do. If he wanted to give it to the back on that little sweep motion, pull it out, that jet sweep motion, or if he's going to pull it out and keep it. Nevertheless, they were able to recover that.
Ball is being marked down at the Florida A&M 11-yard line. We have 9 minutes and 52 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Norfolk State threatening to take the lead here. Daniels back to pass, looking. He's getting some heat. He rolls out. He's still looking. He escapes a couple of tackles, hit by his own man, and going to be knocked out at around the 11-yard line. and they would get no gain on that play.
You got to credit the Rattler secondary right there, because I tell you what, Daniels kept his eyes downfield, was looking to throw that ball, and great coverage by the Rattler secondary. Now, they're in field goal range, so they should be but we know what happened the last time they tried this.
Right.
So let's see what happens on this particular play.
This kick attempt is by Grandin Wilcox, 5'11", 220-pound junior. It looks like he has maybe a 30-yarder that he's going to attempt right here. That kick is up, and that kick is good. And we have a tie score here at Center Park Stadium as the Norfolk State Spartans answer the Rattlers and come back with a field goal knocked down by Wilcox here in Atlanta. Have a timeout on the field. High score, 17 all, as Norfolk State gets a 29-yard field goal from Grandin Wilcox. They went on a 6-play, 63-yard drive. That was capped by that big pass to their receiver, Jones. And, Al, we have a ball game.
Hey, it's a dogfight, man. The first game is always challenging, man, I'm telling you. And Norfolk's not going anywhere. You know, we're defending champs. They're not afraid of us. Odom's got them coached up real well. And we're going to see who's going to finish this thing out.
Yes, you know, Al, there's some history here. The MEAC has actually been pretty dominant in this MEAC SWAC challenge, and they've been dominant in the Celebration Bowl until Florida A&M turned that around. Now, the Rattlers are interested in that. We were in the MEAC for a number of years, and we came over, and we're in, I guess, our third year in the SWAC, and we got the first win.
You're right.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
in a while, since Grambling won back in 2016.
But you know what, though? It's a tribute, though, to both the MEAC and the SWAC, and to have both of these conferences, HBCU conferences, play on national television, ABC, international television, that is, prime time.
Yes.
I mean, it says a lot, and I think they're getting their money's worth. I think they see good quality football. You know, I mean, Doug Williams and Shaq Harris got a football game, a Legacy Bowl up in Canton, Ohio next weekend.
Oh, really?
Yes, and that's going to be nationally televised on NFL Network. So the exposure that our kids are getting now is off the chart, man. And I tell you what, it's a tribute to the help of guys like Doug and Shaq and all the other guys who've been trying to make it happen, but also coaches like Willie Simmons and Odom and those guys who are putting together good programs. It's a good quality football on national TV, man. They know we can play, and that's why our kids are getting opportunities. All we ever asked for was an opportunity.
Definitely, and so Norfolk State gets back into this football game. They are led, as Al mentioned, by Dawson Odoms, and he talked about this team's outlook earlier this year.
We're in as good as the next play, and we had to sit on that last play all season. We do enough in all season to say we're a better football team. I believe these guys work their butt off to be a better football team. Did we get strong in all season? I believe these guys got strong in all season. Or we're a closer football team. I believe our brothers was as close as it's been. But we haven't been tested. We haven't faced any adversity. But when we show up, when we're down, when we continue to compete, when we're up, when we step on the gas. And that's what we want to challenge ourselves with. If we're able to do that, I think you'll be able to see the next steps unfold right before our eyes.
That was Dawson Odoms, the head coach for Norfolk State, talking about this team. And now his team has really reflected what he said about them in the offseason.
Absolutely, man. I tell you what, he's got a winner, man. He's just got to tweak it just a little bit, and I think he tweaked it this season. I mean, just like you said, he missed 3 or 4 games last season by 1 point.
Right.
I mean, that could have easily been a 8-3 team, and right there in the top of the MEAC, right there in the thick of things.
The ball is going to be fair caught. Now, Al, how is this going to work out? Because it looks like he caught the ball around the 2 or 3 yard line. But they're going to take it up to the 25-yard line.
Right. You can fair catch.
Yeah, and then the kickoff. Yeah, so that's where the Rattlers will begin at their own 25-yard line with 9 minutes and 4 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Folks, we have a ball game as this Norfolk State Spartan team comes over for the first time playing in Atlanta. They're from Norfolk State. I think that's about a 9-hour drive. Al and I talked with one of their personnel today, and he said it actually took them 12 hours. They had some issues that they had to deal with, but they have come ready to play here in the MEAC SWAC Challenge. Here's Richardson. Fires complete, and it looks like he's going to get about a 5-yard gain on the play. That ball was complete to number 20 for Florida A&M.
Green Benjamin.
Yes, Green Benjamin, running back. And that's going to bring up a second down, 5 yards to go for Florida A&M.
A quick stop to the slot receiver, which is a running back, and that's a safe pass. It picks up 5 yards. That's the equivalent of a run.
Now, you talked about that maybe Florida A&M needs to set the run up with the pass.
Absolutely.
Here's to give up the middle. Looks like it's Kevin Dean. He's going to fight for about 2 yards. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 2 yards to go for Florida A&M.
You know, one of the things we haven't seen, and I'm not talking it up, but we haven't seen any reverse action, any trickery from
any Willie Simmons type stuff.
Yeah, Willie. There was somebody, he might have been faking some field goals, onside kicking and everything.
Right. Well, the offensive play calling has been taken over by Joe Henry. His primary deal was with the offensive line last year. Willie Simmons called the plays, but we're getting a look at Joe Henry's offense here. Florida A&M facing a 3rd down and about 5 yards to go. And they complete this ball over the middle out around the 40-yard line. That pass is complete, and that looks like that's going to be a Florida A&M 1st down. Move those chains.
That's Aaron Moore again, 6'2" wide receiver from Dumfries, Virginia. That's a tough throw right there.
That's a tough throw.
They were in man coverage. D. Rich felt the pressure, but he stood in the pocket and was able to make the throw.
Got a man down on the field for Norfolk State. And now that's been interesting as well because we haven't had many injuries tonight. So that tells you a little bit about the shape that these players are in because you would expect cramps and a lot of other things here in August.
And I think that's what it is, Melvin. That's not an injury. I think he has a cramp.
Yes.
He's probably dehydrated. It's a little warm here.
It is. Temperature at kickoff was 81 degrees here in Atlanta. No chance of rain, and they said it was partly cloudy skies, but they look pretty clear to me here. This is an impressive crowd waiting for the official attendance request here at Center Park Stadium. We have a 17-all score here in Atlanta in the MEAC SWAC Challenge. We'll be back in a moment.
I'm Dr. Hughes, cardiovascular surgeon. The Florida Lottery has contributed billions of dollars to education, putting kids like me on the path to success.
And they've awarded countless bright future scholarships, helping me pursue higher education.
So I can do more than just dream of a brighter future.
I can create one.
The Florida Lottery is proud to help fund the futures of students all across our state. Learn more at flalottery.com/education.
HBCU students, are you making a difference? AT&T wants to support you in taking your dreams to new heights with a chance to win $5 grand and so much more. Apply now to the AT&T Rising Future Makers Showcase by uploading a video or a written submission to att.com/RFM Showcase. Don't miss your chance to become a part of the Rising Future Makers Network for support and life-changing connections. No purchase necessary. Open to U.S. residents, age of majority. Ends 11/6/23. Void if prohibited. Subject to official rules.
Tri-Eagle Sales is a proud supporter of FAMU athletics. Tri-Eagle Sales has been the leading beverage wholesaler in the North and North Central Florida area since 1996. Our 210 knowledgeable beverage professionals service over 2,000 retail customers in our 14-county territory from our 2 facilities in Tallahassee and Ocala. Tri-Eagle Sales, a proud supporter of FAMU athletics. FAMU football season is ready to strike. Cheer the Rattlers to victory and be entertained by the Marching 100 this football season at Bragg Memorial Stadium. When the game is over, you can explore even more excitement in Tallahassee. Explore over 700 miles of trails, sway to the rhythmic tunes at the Bradford Field Blues Club, sip on a beer from our many craft breweries, or dine at one of our incredible local restaurants. Plan your trip to the highest of 7 hills and visit Tallahassee.com.
Welcome back to Atlanta, Georgia. We're here at Center Park Stadium in beautiful downtown Atlanta. We have a tie score between Norfolk State and Florida A&M, all tied at 17. Rattlers on that last play get a first down. Alan, they're starting to get into rhythm offensively.
Yeah, I think you're right. Daniel Richardson is feeling real good right now. I can tell the way he's playing. He's got a good feel for his guys. And that's what game lights would do for you.
Definitely.
But I think that the pass is going to have to set up our run. Any success we have, other than the quarterback run, is going to be a setup from our passing attack.
Rattlers about set to go as the officials have temporarily halted the action on the field. We have 7 minutes, 37 seconds remaining here in the third quarter, and this has been one well of a game here in week 0. As these two teams are really matching up well here tonight in Atlanta. Richardson looking, and the give is up the middle. Looks like it may be Kevin Dean, and he's going to crack ahead for maybe 3 yards on the play, and that'll bring up second down for Florida A&M.
They would good run there by Dean, good tough run. Inside.
Right now, Daniel Richardson is leading the Rattlers rushing attack. He has 3 attempts for 32 yards. Kevin Dean has 7 attempts for 20 yards, and Somerset has 2 carries for 1 yard. Rattlers looking at a second down, 8 yards to go. Richardson back to pass, got a man. Out around the 45-yard line of Norfolk State. That's going to be a big play and a first down for Florida A&M. Move those chains.
I'll tell you what, I like that, man. Take your time, throw that ball down the field, dink and dunk, pick up the first down. We don't have to get it all in a hurry. Be patient. That was Thad Franklin on that reception back out the backfield.
Got another man down on the field for Norfolk State.
You better drink that water.
You got to drink that water. Hydrate. 6 minutes, 33 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Florida A&M driving the football as the ball is going to be placed down at the 43-yard line of Norfolk State. 1st and 10, Rattlers. And, Al, I think that they're starting to figure that out, the pass to set up the run for Florida A&M.
Yeah, I tell you what, you want to keep the defense off balance, and that's the whole deal. And I think Daniel Richardson does a good job of doing that. Have a shout out, man. I got them Coleman guys. I got Vince Coleman on the West Coast and San Diego area, and I got Greg Coleman who lives in Jacksonville, but I think he's up in Minnesota right now. And both these guys were punters and kickers for FAMU, and I'm talking them up because this game could come down to a field goal.
It could
to win the game, and I haven't seen any straight-on kickers since those guys. Man, everybody's kind of sidewise.
Yes. And I think Vince could actually do both, right? Place kicking and punting?
Well, Greg did too now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Greg might have been a better place kicker than he was a punter.
And he went to the NFL as a punter.
Yeah.
Right.
But he was fast enough. Both of them were fast enough to be receivers.
Right. And speaking of fast, you interviewed Ray Robinson.
We did. We had a chance to chat with Ray Robinson. I'll tell you what, it was during the Olympics, and I did it on the podcast. We talked about Schwartz talking sports, and Ray, I tell you what, has a story, man. If people don't remember, back in 1972, he was one of the fastest humans on the planet. Florida A&M alumni. He and Eddie Hart got bad time information from their coach, missed their qualifying heat in the Olympics. Wow. It was crazy, man. And I think to this day that still bothers Ray. It bothers me. And I remember watching that, and, of course, I thought Ray was one of the sweetest running guys I ever seen.
Oh, my goodness, out of Tampa. Yes. He could run, man. They were saying he was running so fast the rain wouldn't touch him. But, he's not just the first. We had Bullet Bob Hayes.
I was about to say.
Still remains the only man to win a Super Bowl and a gold medal. That run is up the middle by Kevin Dean as we're back to live action here with 6 minutes and 14 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. We are tied up as Florida A&M is driving this football. And it's just a little bit of the opposite, Al, as they're taking a lot of time off the clock.
And that's good. Take your time, nickel and dime this ball down the field. Wait for a big opportunity. A little play-action pass might be good now for a touchdown.
Ball is marked at the 36-yard line of Norfolk State. Richardson back to pass, looking, fires, looking toward the end.
Got him.
Touchdown. No, they bring him out by the 3-yard line. Nice hook up there between Richardson.
He didn't catch it.
He didn't catch it.
And because of the angle, we can't tell what really happened.
Right. I thought he had the ball.
I thought he had it too.
Was he?
He looked like he was
open.
open.
Look at this. This is the replay coming up right now. Richardson hangs this ball up there. They got the ball. We can't see. It stayed on him. After the play, did he catch it out of bounds, Al, or did he not catch it?
It's hard to tell. We're back now for third down. That's
third down. Yes, for the Rattlers. Richardson fires out. Great move. Next tackle. Got some room. Rattler receiver brings this ball down around the 25-yard line. That's going to be a first down for Florida A&M. Big play in there by Jones for Florida A&M. Rattlers in business deep in Spartan territory.
That's Jalen Ward, receiver, catching that pass. I tell you what, yards after the catch. We talked about that in that meeting yesterday.
Yes.
I told you, look the ball in to turn that thing up and do what you do.
Remember the Rack Boys.
There we go.
Florida A&M moving this football with 5 minutes, 50 seconds remaining. Make that 4 minutes and 47 seconds remaining. Here is Richardson back to pass, fires again, and he's going to be hit. Well, he gets the ball to a Rattler receiver who breaks several tackles, and he penetrates deep into Norfolk State territory. That was both Somerset. That was Somerset.
Yeah. No, that was you're right. That was Somerset.
Yeah.
Now you know, I tell you what, he did a tremendous job getting that ball to the back because it looked like he was sacked.
Right.
And I was hoping that wasn't an interception because we are in field goal range.
We are in field goal range.
We got to be very efficient with the football right now. Be smart with that football.
First down, 10 yards to go. Florida A&M as the Rattlers hit the red zone as they mark the ball at the 14-yard line of Norfolk State. Rattlers looking to break this tie. And the give is up the middle to a Rattler running back. Can't see his number right now. He carries the ball for about 3-4 yards on that carry. There's a penalty marker on the field. It's going to be a penalty assessed against Norfolk State. It'll be interesting to see what Florida A&M does with it. They're marking up yards out. They're marking up yards against Norfolk State. They're going to put this ball down around the 7-yard line of Norfolk State.
We'll take it.
We'll take everything.
We'll take all that.
Yes. 3 minutes, 52 seconds remaining. Here the Rattlers go. Deep in the red zone. As you mentioned, they're going to place it down at the 9-yard line of Norfolk State. Daniel Richardson, it's your quarterback. Rolls out. He loses one.
Got him.
Touchdown. Touchdown, FAMU. Touchdown, Rattlers. As Daniel Richardson hooks up with Jabari Gassett. Rattlers extend their lead.
I tell you what, that was sweet, man. The Gassett got them quick feet, man. I saw him zooming in that back end zone line. I knew it was a touchdown, man. And nice anticipation by Daniel Richardson on that throw. But he was patient and waited for it to develop. And because he extended the plays, because he was looking to the left, and he came back to the right.
That throw. That defensive back.
That's what it's all about right there.
Cameron Gillis set to take the point after as the Rattlers have extended to a 23-17. And here's the snap. Kick is up.
Good.
And the kick is good. And the Rattlers extend to a 24-17 lead with 3 minutes and 27 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Just what the doctor ordered for Florida A&M as the Rattlers extend to a 24-17 lead. We'll be back in a moment.
Trust, loyalty, and commitment are the Tallahassee Police Department's core values. They led me to join the force 22 years ago. My name is Lieutenant Danielle Davis. PPD is looking to hire individuals with a willingness to serve. We offer up to $11,000 in hiring bonuses. competitive salary, and benefits. Apply today online at calgov.com/join TPD. Be the difference you want to see.
Get great seats, safer, simpler, and smarter with TicketSmarter. Choose great seats from over 125,000 live events, all backed with a TicketSmarter 100% ticket guarantee. Get your tickets smarter at TicketSmarter.com.
Get ready, Rattler Nation. Introducing Rattlers Plus, the ultimate digital network for all things Florida A&M sports. Catch the excitement live with exclusive coverage of Rattlers games, relive classic moments, and dive into original content that brings you closer to the action than ever before. But that's not all. Tune into Rattlers Plus to listen to heart-pounding commentary and analysis of Rattler sports. Don't miss a beat. Subscribe to Rattlers Plus now by visiting FAMUathletics.com/watch.
Back live here at Center Park Stadium as Michael Smith kicks off the ball. Florida A&M on an impressive 10-play, 75-yard drive. Alley up 5 minutes and 37 seconds as Daniel Richardson hooked up with Jamari Gossett for a 9-yard touchdown play, and the Rattlers are starting to find their rhythm on offense.
No doubt about it, Melvin. I tell you what, Daniel Richardson has a good feel now for this offense. I mean, he's got a good feel for his players, his receivers, and I tell you what, I think they might have heard us. We talked about the pass, setting up the run,
Absolutely.
And then letting him sit back there and extend the play when needed, because he's really efficient with that football, man. I tell you what, he doesn't make many errors. He is 17 of 24 for 234 yards and 3 touchdowns, and we got 3 minutes left in the third quarter.
Definitely. Norfolk State takes over this ball at the 25-yard line, and they came out and they were impressive in their last offensive possession, getting a big play from their quarterback, Jalen Daniel, as he connected with Jaquez Jones. And the first play that they just ran, they didn't get much on that. It's going to bring up second down and 9 yards to go for Norfolk State.
Well, again, it looks like the D-line and the defense got a feel for this running attack, and at least they shut this thing down. They're not getting big runs.
All right.
There's a pass. Got a sack.
And we got our first sack on the evening. And that's a big play in there.
That's a coverage sack, though, man, because that's great coverage by the Rattler secondary. Nobody was open. And the big boy, I think, really wanted to pull that thing down and run it, but he was being swarmed.
Big play by Davion Westmoreland. He's a 6'4", 255-pound graduate student out of Griffin, Georgia, transfer of Kansas, as the Rattlers get their first sack on the evening. 2 minutes, 12 seconds to go. Ball is marked at the Norfolk State 25-yard line. Going to bring up third down, 10 yards to go for the Spartans.
Got him again.
Got him again, but there's some flags. Flags and laundry on the field. What did you see out?
He's probably going to call defensive pass interference against our corner there, and I think that's Bowler. It is. And if not, maybe some holding inside the interior line.
Let's hope it's holding.
Let's hope it's against Norfolk.
Yes.
And at worst, at best, it's offsetting, and they repeat it down. Yeah.
Here we go with the call. Two fouls against Florida A&M. One was holding against Florida A&M. And illegal contact was the other. They're going to move this ball. That's going to give Norfolk State a first down.
Yeah, that's a big one right there.
Yeah, that's huge. And it was third down.
Yeah.
1 minute, 56 seconds.
After a sack.
Right. Big play by the defense, first on the night. And now you have this. Well, it's time for the Dart Clown defense to step up again. 1 minute, 52 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Norfolk State first down and 10. They mark it at the 41. Richardson back to pass. He's going deep. And there is not going to be a completion there as the two players got tied up. Kendall Bowler on the coverage. as Norfolk State going for it all on that play, as Richardson attempted to hook up with his wide receiver on the play. Going to bring up second down for Norfolk State.
I told Kendall they were going to try him now. You getting all this accolades, these preseason accolades about being all this and all that. You that cornerback over there, I'm going to try you too.
Yes, definitely.
He said he wanted him to come at it. Bring it on. Uh-oh.
Nice run in there by Norfolk State. Like that may have been John Keith. Going to push that ball out up to around the 45-yard line. 1 minute, 22 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Florida A&M up 24-17. And that was combined. And the hit around the 46-yard line. Going to bring up third down and 4 yards to go for Norfolk State. Richardson back to pass, looking under pressure, and it's going to be hit.
Good sack.
Going to be another sack for Florida A&M. The Dark Cloud defense starting to step up their game. And now that may be fourth down coming up.
And that was a linebacker there. That was Davon Jenkins, 6'1", 205, from Alachua, Florida. He went to Buchholz High School.
Buchholz. In Gainesville. That's going to bring up fourth down for the Spartans. Dark Cloud defense hold after getting a series of penalties there that threatened them after some really good defensive play, but they come back and they get another sack.
Absolutely. Now, what's interesting, Melvin, is we get the ball back here right at the beginning of the fourth quarter.
Right.
And we need to see what the offense is going to do this series. If we can manufacture some points on this series,
it's key.
It'll be huge. It'll be real huge. If we can get 3, if we can get 7, baby, that'll be sweet.
Yes.
But I tell you, if we can just nickel down the field, eat some clock up, but get some points out of this drive. They're going to be flipping that thing around here in a second.
8 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Florida A&M up 24-17 over Norfolk State. Rattlers will get this ball at their own 20-yard line. Daniel Richardson brings the Rattlers out. And now we're going to pay homage to the past. Chico Renfro on the call. Orange helmets are down. Richardson, barking signal. Richardson fires a pass complete out to the 25-yard line for Florida A&M. Folks, if I sound excited, it's because I am excited. You're listening to Rattler Football.
You sound just like him now.
Chico Renfro, Hall of Fame announcer for Florida A&M.
Fourth quarter.
At the fourth quarter. Al has his hand up.
Fourth quarter.
And a fist signifying fourth quarter. As we begin the fourth quarter, Florida A&M up 24-17. You're in tune to the Rattler Sports Network. We'll be back in a moment.
Okay, Emily. See, Isabella? Yeah, I'm starting work tomorrow, actually. Hi, can you tell me if I'm doing this right? Yeah, that looks right. Oh, really? You're good.
When you leave one comfort zone in search of another, Regions has the people, tools, and tech.
I can help you with that. New job? New everything.
To help you move forward faster and brave the beginning.
FAMU football season is ready to strike. Cheer the Rattlers to victory and be entertained by the Marching 100 this football season at Bragg Memorial Stadium. When the game is over, you can explore even more excitement in Tallahassee. Explore over 700 miles of trails, play the rhythmic tunes at the Draper Field Blues Club, sip on a beer from our many craft breweries, or dine at one of our incredible local restaurants. Plan your trip to the highest of 7 hills at visitTallahassee.com.
At At Tallahassee Orthopedic Clinic, we help our patients pursue better lives one story at a time. Whether you want to compete at the top of your game, play with your grandkids, or simply enjoy a day without pain, TOC is where you go to get better. With a patient-centered approach and unparalleled orthopedic and sports medicine care, we are here to help you live a healthy and active lifestyle. Visit TLHOC.com to learn more. Tallahassee Orthopedic Clinic, the team behind the team.
Get ready, Rattler Nation. Introducing Rattlers Plus, the ultimate digital network for all things Florida A&M sports. Catch the excitement live with exclusive coverage of Rattlers games, relive classic moments, and dive into original content that brings you closer to the action than ever before. But that's not all. Tune in to Rattlers Plus to listen to hard-pounding commentary and analysis of Rattler sports. Don't miss a beat. Subscribe to Rattlers Plus now by visiting FAMUathletics.com/watch.
Welcome back to Atlanta, Georgia. We're at Center Park Stadium here in downtown Atlanta for the MEAC SWAC Challenge as Florida A&M has taken on a very tough Norfolk State team. We have a FAMU up 24-17, and now we're entering the fourth quarter. It's really time for Florida A&M to play some efficient football.
It's crunch time right now, baby. We got to find a way to win this thing, put it away. It's clear, though, that D. Rich has a good feel for the offense. It's clear his favorite receiver is Gassett. Yes. Jabari, I tell you, he's got 7 catches for 104 yards, 2 touchdowns.
Yes.
The longer 55 yards, of course. D. Rich, I tell you what, he has 3 yards rushing. 3 attempts on 32 yards rushing. That's efficient for a quarterback. That's all we need.
He's leading our rushers, isn't he?
Yeah. Yes, he is. Yeah. He's 18 of 25 for 238 yards, 3 TDs, no interceptions. That's key. That's not turn that ball over, man. And we talked about that.
Yes.
Which is part of the reason why I think he was selected to be the starting quarterback.
Started the fourth quarter. Florida A&M is going to get this football. And we're looking for where they're going to mark it down. Again, folks, we are in the end zone. This is Center Park Stadium, formerly Turner Field, home of the Atlanta Braves. So it's officially a baseball stadium that's being occupied by Georgia State University. They're going to mark this ball down at the 25-yard line for Florida A&M to give. It's up the middle to one of the Florida A&M running backs. He's going to meet some stiff competition in there by the interior of the Norfolk State defensive line. That's going to bring up second down and 9 yards to go for Florida.
Yeah, I think it's important, though. We have a nice sustained drive here, and like I said, come up with some type of points. We need to cash in some kind of way on this particular drive. I think that would kind of take some of the wind out the sails. We're not going to let up off the gas, but I think it'll take some of the wind off the sails.
Florida A&M has fought back from being down 14-0. Here we go on a second down play. Richardson fires, got a man open, and he's still running, and he's going to get a first down for Florida A&M.
I tell you, that's a good look right there. That little stop route, can't nobody stop that. You can run that all the way down the field.
Florida A&M has really picked it up in their passing efficiency, and we talked about them passing to set up their run. But Richardson, he's really starting to find his range.
Yeah. Good looking pass and catch.
Yes, definitely on that play. He completed the ball to Jalen Rogers. Florida A&M first down at 10 yards to go. Rattlers looking to sustain this drive right now to increase their lead. As Richardson rolling out, he's just going to throw this ball away. He was under tremendous pressure by the defensive line from Norfolk State, and now sometimes you just have to throw it away.
That's a good move. That's a smart move. Don't take the sack. Don't lose any yards. Don't throw the ball away. Don't give up the ball. Protect the ball. We'll reload for a second down.
Florida A&M looking to sustain this drive. Rattlers, the defending Black College national champions, starting their season here in Atlanta. Their theme for the year is to start in Atlanta and end in Atlanta at the Celebration Bowl that's going to be held here in Atlanta in December. Richardson back to pass. Finds a man. Open. He's got a little bit of running room. He's still running. Big play for Florida A&M as they extend their drive into Norfolk State territory.
I'll tell you what, that was Quinn Lee. Yes, Quinn Lee, 5'11", 175 sophomore from Gainesville, Florida. He's a UCF transfer. It looks like it's coming back. Might have some holding against the Rattlers.
Al, I'm starting to be impressed as he's spreading the ball around to a number of Rattler receivers, including running backs.
I think one of the big O-linemen were caught holding that on that play. You know, he got that ball out so quick. I'm trying to figure out when did somebody have time to hold. Yeah. A crossing route.
This Florida A&M offensive line was thought to be the strength of the team this year. They're bulky. They're NFL-like on the offensive line. Rattlers are facing a second. Richardson back to completes the ball out to his receiver, who falls into Norfolk State territory. I don't believe we've had a pass caught by a tight end tonight.
I think that was
a tight end, I believe.
I believe it was.
That was in the middle of the field, an area that's open up.
Petar Johnson,
yes.
Number 8. And that's the easiest pass to throw right there.
Absolutely.
You know, I think they were in cover 2, which means the middle of the field is wide open anyway.
Florida A&M moving the football. First down, 10 yards to go, Rattlers. Give us the Dean. Find some move up in the middle. And that's a nice, healthy 12-yard gain for Florida A&M.
This is a nice grind right here. This is a nice grind. Eat some clock up. We're in field goal range, I think.
Are we? That'll be a...
I mean, our guy can hit him, man.
The 50.
I mean, well, the ball is on the
35.
35. That's 45.
Yeah. Yeah, he's in range.
50. I think he's in range.
We don't want him to have to test that, though.
We don't need it yet.
Yeah, we're going to help him out.
Help him a little bit?
Yeah, just a little bit. 11 minutes, 41 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. The give is up the middle to Dean. Dean finds some run, and it looks like he fumbled the ball. And Norfolk State recovers around the 28-yard line. And, folks, what you're hearing is not drums.
Hey, man, come on. We talked about this. Keeping leverage on both ends of the ball. You got to hold on to it tight.
Yes. And they're looking to strip the ball at this point. Norfolk State with a big turnover on defense. They'll take over the ball deep in their territory. We have 11 minutes and 31 seconds remaining here in the football game. Florida A&M 24, Norfolk State 17. We'll be back in a moment.
Mami, yo estoy bien. I'm okay, Mami. Sí, ¿y papá? Yeah, I'm starting work tomorrow, actually. Hi, can you tell me if I'm doing this right? Yeah, that looks right. Oh, really? You're good.
When you leave one comfort zone in search of another, Regions has the people, tools, and tech
I can help you with that. New job? New everything.
to help you move forward faster and brave the beginning.
FAMU football season is ready to strike. Cheer the Rattlers to victory and be entertained by the Marching 100 this football season at Bragg Memorial Stadium. When the game is over, you can explore even more excitement in Tallahassee. Explore over 700 miles of trails, sway to the rhythmic tunes at the Bradford Field Blues Club, sip on a beer from our many craft breweries, or dine at one of our incredible local restaurants. Plan your trip to the highest of 7 hills and visit Tallahassee.com.
At Tallahassee Orthopedic Clinic, we help our patients pursue better lives one story at a time. Whether you want to compete at the top of your game, play with your grandkids, or simply enjoy a day without pain, TOC is where you go to get better. With a patient-centered approach and unparalleled orthopedic and sports medicine care, we are here to help you live a healthy and active lifestyle. Visit TLHOC.com to learn more. Tallahassee Orthopedic Clinic, the team behind the team.
Get ready, Rattler Nation. Introducing Rattlers Plus, the ultimate digital network for all things Florida A&M sports. Catch the excitement live with exclusive coverage of Rattlers games, relive classic moments, and dive into original content that brings you closer to the action than ever before. But that's not all. Tune into Rattlers Plus to listen to hard-pounding commentary and analysis of Rattler sports. Don't miss a beat. Subscribe to Rattlers Plus now by visiting FAMUathletics.com/watch.
Welcome back to Center Park Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, where the Florida A&M Rattlers up 24-17 over Norfolk State. Rattlers on an impressive drive drove the ball 57 yards down deep into Norfolk State territory, and we fumbled the football. Norfolk State will take over. Allen, that's what they needed, actually, was a break from Florida A&M.
Yeah, you know what? And the thing about it, we only had 2 turnovers, and there were 2 fumbles, and both by Dean.
Yeah.
And if I'm the running back coach, he carries the football all week, all the way back on the bus, in the class, and everywhere else he goes next week. He keeps the ball with him all day.
Now, that is interesting.
That's old school.
Yes, dynamic. Norfolk State.
Can't put that ball on the ground, man.
Can't put it on the ground, especially in a big game like this. Can't do it. 11 minutes, 31 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. Rattlers up 24-17 over the Norfolk State Sparks out of the Mid-Eastern Athletic Conference. But they get this ball at the 26-yard line, and they get this run by King. He's going to get about 3 yards on the play. That'll bring up second down. 7 yards to go for Norfolk State. Make that Evans on the play. He was the ball carrier for Norfolk State.
Well, one thing about it, this is a much improved Norfolk State football team from what they were last year. And although they lost about 3 or 4 games by a point, this is a good-looking ball club. And their starting quarterback now is out. He had to sit out. He's got to sit out the first 4 games. Not sure what it's all about, but looks like Daniels is going to be their guy, at least in short term.
And he has played pretty good tonight.
He's 5 of 7 for 93 yards, but he's been efficient directing their offense.
Third down for the Spartans. They mark this ball. Looks like it's around the 38-yard line. They're going to need about 2 yards. Maybe make that, 2 yards to get that. We have a timeout on the field with 10 minutes and 15 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. Florida A&M up 24-17. I'm the open field here along with Al Chester. And Al, we haven't done it.
If we knew it was going to be a dogfight, we are the hunted. Florida A&M, we the hunted football team by everybody we play. But everybody brings their A game when they play Florida A&M. Always been that way, you know. That's why we kill a mosquito with an axe. Hey, man, I want to shout out to Rudy Hubbard, man.
Yes, Rudy Hubbard.
Honcho probably listening in. But I tell you what, one of the greatest coaches and mentors and father figures for a lot of people, touched a lot of lives. You know, he recruited Archie Griffin, and they're unveiling, if they haven't done it already, a statue of Archie out at USC Stadium, that Rose Bowl game they won out there. And they're doing something also up at the Ohio State game, probably be next weekend. But he's touched a lot of lives, man. He's recruited a lot of people, done a lot of good stuff in the community, and set the stage for our tenure, my tenure. Because when I got there, he had been only the head coach there for maybe a year. He came in 74. I arrived in 75, and you know, the guys bought into what he wanted to do. We went 9-2 freshman year, 6-3-2 sophomore year. Ran the table 11-0, undefeated, 77. The only undefeated team in the country. They come back the next year and win first Division I AA national championship, 12-1. And I tell you what, I remember like it was yesterday, but it was 14 5 years ago.
Has it been that long?
Man, it's been a minute. It's been a minute. And I tell you what, it was a great run, man. I tell you what, great times. I tell people all the time, if I had to do it all over again, I'd do it the same way. No doubt about it.
And he had really quality assistants. You start talking about people like Bobby Lane, Costa Kittle. You can go on.
Robert Munch.
Yeah, Robert Munch.
Goldsmith. Alan Bogan. Shout out to Coach Bogan as well. He's sitting in Tallahassee probably watching this game. I don't know if he's listening, but to us.
Yes.
But Coach Bogan recruited me, man.
I know.
He used to spell my name wrong. He used to make me mad, man. He called me Elbert. E-L-B-E-R-T. I'll never forget that. I tease him about that right now.
To extend that story on Rudy Hubbard, folks, after he left Florida A&M, got out of coaching for a while, but his heart was in football. And he returned to coach high schoolers at Rikers High School. And it was all about building character and helping young men. So his legacy is huge.
No doubt.
Yes.
No doubt.
Rudy Hubbard, winner of the 1978 Division I AA National Championship,
and a college football Hall of Famer.
Hall of Famer.
Let me say it one more time. A college football Hall of Famer.
But not a black college
Hall of Fame.
You're not either, Al. I don't understand.
Let's watch these Rattlers.
Do what they do.
Here we go.
Stats have just gone away for us here.
We need the defense to come up with a big play here. To stop this drive. Don't let them cross the 50.
It's first down.
Yeah.
For Norfolk State.
They're going to try to throw the football.
Yeah, they're going to have to. They marked the ball at the 38-yard line of Norfolk State.
He is. They get him.
You got to get him, and he's breaking it loose. And he's going to be brought down around the 40-yard line of Florida A&M. That's Kevon King. He had a big run for 82-yard touchdown to start this game. Norfolk State knocking on the door, Al. It's still only a 24-17 game. We have 9 minutes and 11 seconds remaining. Florida A&M needs to tighten down now. Here is the give up the middle to the running back, and he's going to bat in there by several Rattlers. Minimal gain of maybe 1 yard on the play. Going to bring up second down. That was Don King. He is limping a little bit. They've been a 1-2 punch with him and Evans tonight for the Spartans.
King has 144 yards and a touchdown. Evans has 55 yards, but they're tough runners, man. They have 224 yards total rushing offense.
Credit to their offensive line. They've been pushing the Rattlers around most of the night. Here we go. And there's a run up the middle. Gain of about 4 yards for Norfolk State. Clock is ticking. 8 minutes, 12 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. Florida A&M up 24-17 over Norfolk State. Norfolk State driving as they place this ball down around the 38-yard line of Florida A&M. Spartans looking for a touchdown. We'll take 3 if they can get it.
Clock ticking.
7 minutes, 44 seconds remaining. And they blow this play dead. Usually there's some type of violation that has occurred. And the official gathering information. Going to be a false start called against.
We'll take it.
Norfolk State. Got to set them back 5 yards. 7 minutes and 38 seconds on the clock.
Big play time, Melvin.
Yeah.
He's a big play on defense, yeah. You know, if you take that fumble away, we had the drive going, I think, to do what we need to do to kind of seal the thing a little bit. But they make me nervous because this guy can run that football.
They can run the football. And he has shown that he can pass it when necessary. They are asking that they reset the clock. That's why there's been a hard action. 7 minutes, 41 seconds remaining in the football game. Here we go. Ball marked on the 39-yard line of Florida A&M. Norfolk State driving. Richardson back to pass. Make that Galen back to pass. And they're going to call pass interference on the defensive back. That may have been Deco Wilson in defense against number 8 from Norfolk State. That was the tight end, Hakeem Wright. And that's going to extend this Norfolk State drive. And that's going to move them down deep in rapid territory.
Yeah, see, unlike pro football, that penalty would be taken from where the snap was. That interference, that goes right where the penalty was.
Wow. That puts them down around the 4-yard line now. Clock is ticking. 7 minutes, 22 seconds remaining. Norfolk would get this ball on the 3-yard line of Florida A&M. Spartans threatening to tie this game up. It's been back and forth tonight. Richardson, make that Galen Daniels rolls to the right.
That was a design rollout for the quarterback. Yes. Again, he's a big fella, 6'5", 220. I think he took a shot on that one, though.
He did. But they are going to look to pound this ball in.
Yeah.
Clock's ticking. 6 minutes, 52 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. Florida A&M up 24-17, but Norfolk State is down to the 2-yard line, threatening to score the football. Give us to their running back, and he fights, and that's going to be a touchdown for Norfolk State. That's going to be Kevon King with his second score on the night, as Norfolk State pulls to within 1 of FAMU.
I tell you what, that was a good drive engineered by the big quarterback, Daniels, with the help of our fumble.
Rattlers drove down deep into their territory, fumbled the ball at the Norfolk State 20-yard line. Norfolk State comes back with an impressive drive to score the football.
It's blocked.
And it's blocked. The kick is blocked. That's huge.
That's big time right there.
That is huge. Now, was there a flag on the play?
Call offsides against FAMU.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
So he'll get another shot.
Yeah, fans are letting their feelings be known. Wow. 6 minutes and 29 seconds. Norfolk State drives the ball. FAMU blocks the point after attempt. They call a penalty against Florida A&M. Norfolk State will get another shot to tie this ball game up. Norfolk State calls a timeout. Now, could they be thinking about going for 2?
They could. They could. It's a lot of time left in the ball game. They feel real good about the running game. But the smart thing to do, well, you know, that penalty moves that ball
a lot closer.
And they
run the ball well.
And they run the ball very well.
Yeah.
So they may go for 2.
It's a huge call with 6 minutes and 29 seconds. But that would put serious pressure on the Rapids.
Odom is the candidate to do that, man.
Yeah. The objective is to win the football game. So we have a timeout on the field. As Norfolk State will go, they're seeing if they're going to go for this to into a 1-point lead over Florida. Florida A&M holds a 13-3 series over Norfolk.
Coach, they're going for it.
They are going for it.
They're going for it.
This is a huge play. 5 minutes, 29 seconds remaining in the game. The ball is going to be stepped down at the 2-yard line. Rattlers need a big play from this dark cloud. In the middle. And they're looking to make a play. Rattlers make a play. Rattlers make a play. They stop Norfolk State on the 2-point conversion attempt. Rattlers retain a 1-point lead. Al, that was huge.
That's big-time play right there. And I tell you what, I thought they actually had jumped offside. I thought Norfolk had jumped offside, the angle from where we are. But with 6:29 left, that's a big-time play. And I think, is that Kendall Bowler that made the play?
I think it was.
That's a big-time tackle.
He came up and made the tackle.
That's a big-time tackle on a big quarterback.
Yeah, on a big quarterback.
6'5".
And a team that can rush the football well.
Yeah.
That was a huge play for Florida A&M. Big-time play. Looks like that may have been Eric Horn.
That was Eric
Horn.
All of them look alike.
They do. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah,
He's number 5.
Yeah. There you go.
Yes. So with a break into action, 6 minutes and 29 seconds remaining here in the fourth quarter at Center Park Stadium, Florida A&M up 24 to 23.
That first game, man, was something else, man. I tell you what, the last time we played Norfolk State, we beat them by 1 or 2 points. Yeah.
30 to 28.
It was a dogfight.
It was a dogfight. And, I asked Coach Cozy what was his plan for this football game. He said, I just want to 1-0. That's it.
Well, you can't go undefeated if you don't win the first.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And that's how he wants to approach it each week. I want to be 1-0 each week.
That's right.
And so, what a huge play.
That's big time right there. And you got a team with about 30-plus brand new players that come into a culture that's already established by Willie Simmons, and the ship's sailing. All you got to do is get in, and fit in, and
hold on to the football.
There we go. Got to hold on to the football.
Yes.
But it's just something about game lights and practice lights, and it makes a difference. And I think you get that first one in, and it always makes a difference. It helps.
It does.
It helps.
And this game is being seen around the world on ABC. And Al, they're really being entertained. That game today between Florida State and Georgia Tech came down to a last-second field goal. And it's an interesting dynamic, these two schools in Tallahassee.
Right.
And you think about that, it's sort of a split base there.
Hey,
we really think about it.
Yeah, absolutely. We had some of that last year. You know?
Yes.
Willie Simmons coached FAMU Rattlers.
Right.
National champion rolling.
Right.
Florida State played like that champ, went undefeated.
Should have been in the playoffs.
Should have been in the playoffs. Didn't get an opportunity. But what Tallahassee was popping
last year.
Yes.
And that, folks, that's the best case scenario. Both of these schools doing well. That means Tallahassee does well. The state of Florida does well. And it's just a good brand of football with years of history there in Tallahassee.
No doubt about it.
Very successful high school programs as well.
There you go. Yeah.
Some
great athletes in the Big Bend area.
Big Bend area, exactly. Norfolk State set to kick this ball off. Al, it's probably a little too early for them to think about an onside kick, but I don't put anything past them.
You can't. And the way we've been moving the football offensively, you probably want to kick that thing in the end zone.
Yeah.
But at the same time, we overdue for another big play on special teams.
Yeah, special teams.
Kickoff return or something.
I hope. And they kick this into the end zone.
We got this one.
We're going to return it. Make a move. We get
Hold on to the ball.
Hold on to the ball. They bring him down around the 25-yard line. That was a little reckless.
Yeah, I think what he wanted to do, it's like they had a return left, and I think he wanted to come back to the right, but was trying to find a little crease to jump in. And nevertheless, we got 6 minutes to control this football and make some things happen.
Definitely. Ari Gassett was the guy on the return. Here comes Daniel Richardson with the Rattler offense. Now, This may be the biggest driver.
Oh, it is. Ain't no maybe. and Daniel Richardson has been playing good football, man. D-Rich, 20 of 28 for 274 yards and 3 touchdowns, but he's been a leader. Got a flag.
What is that like? Oh. Bam calls a timeout.
Looks like, well, anyway, we take this time out. But what a ball game.
What a ball game.
Yeah.
I tell you this, week 0.
Week 0, trying to make some things happen.
Two Tallahassee squads playing on week 0. Florida State University, Florida A&M University. As the Rattlers come out with Daniel Richardson, now I have to say he's been impressive.
He has, no doubt about it. You know, but a lot has changed with this football team. You talk about the head football coach. You're talking about the play caller.
Right.
And see, Willie Simmons, quarterback, head coach, he was the caller.
That's
play
right.
So Joe Henry is this is his first game calling
plays. Worked primarily with the offensive line.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. Rattlers give us to a running back. Can't see right. And that running back is number 23. I believe that's Thad Frank.
It is.
He gets a minimal gain on the play. Clock is ticking. 6 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. I'm Melvin Beal here along with Albert Chester, just joined by Johnny. So we are a 3-man crew. Al?
We 3 deep. We 3 deep.
Yes, we are.
3 deep in the booth.
There we go. Rattlers facing a second down, 10 yards to go. Daniel
got him.
Completes the ball out around the 30-yard line.
Throws that quick out effectively, man. And I tell you what, that's the equivalent of a 5-6 yard run.
Completes the ball to effect. And Rattlers now looking at a third down, or did he get a first down?
I think it's
third down, 1 yard to go. Big play for the Florida A&M offense. Rattlers need this big time as Norfolk State has fought back into the game. FAMU up 24-23. 5 minutes, 4 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. Here is Richardson.
Got him.
Got a man at around the 36-yard line, and that's in territory for a FAMU first down. Move those chains.
That was number 6 there. Kobe Goss.
Kobe Goss.
See, I like those tight ends, man. I mean,
yes.
Especially a series like this. Quick look-ins, hash mark routes.
And this
easy throws.
Right. And you need your leader here at quarterback. Calm, cool, and collected. Rattlers first down, 10 yards to go. Ball marked at the 38-yard line of FAMU. 4 minutes, 16 seconds remaining. Give it up the middle to the running back. Do you think they took Kevin out?
Kevin Dean's not in there right now. But
is actually
that's Thad Franklin in there.
Right. Caught a touchdown, 20-yard touchdown early.
Now, here's the strategy. You need first downs. You don't have to score, but you got to get the first downs and continue to move the clock. So you got to mix up your pass and your run. You got to do it all. You like to be able to run. There we go.
There we go. There's a big run up the middle. Big play for Florida A&M as they enter Spartan territory.
Now what that does is it keeps the clock moving.
Right.
Incomplete passes stop the clock.
That was Thad Franklin. And he has come on and provided a spark for Florida A&M as the Rattlers look to close this game out. Clock is ticking. 3 minutes, 9 seconds remaining. He broke 2 tackles.
Yeah, that's a big run right
on
there.
that 18-yard run. Just what the doctor ordered.
You let the The game clock go all the way down to 4 or 5 seconds. Then you snap the ball.
Hold on to the ball.
Good run. Just hold on to it.
Run effective for maybe 2 yards on the play. Clock is ticking. 2 minutes and 42 seconds. Rattlers.
We can take our time, though.
Yes. Even breaking out of the huddle.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You don't have to snap that ball. Watch the game clock.
Play it all the way out.
Yeah, just like in basketball.
17 seconds.
Take your time.
Remaining on the game,
right.
on the play clock. 11 seconds. And that's exactly what Florida A&M is doing.
It's second down. We can eat up a whole lot of clock.
Yes. 2 minutes, 9 seconds remaining in the game. Rattlers give the ball to the running back. He finds some running room. He's going to get a healthy 4-yard gain on that play.
1 or 2 yards from another first down, too.
That's Kevin Dean, the ball carrier.
Okay.
Clock is stopped with 2 minutes. The officials are gathering. Not sure what they saw, but I do see some line break. I think around the 44-yard line. They're discussing. Let's see what the call is. They're calling off whatever it was.
Got the little 2-minute warning now?
Yes, that's what's going on. The 2-minute timeout.
All right, Melvin.
Yes.
Here we go.
Well, the 2-minute timeout.
Here we go.
The 2-minute timeout is a new rule that they've instituted in college football. 2-minute timeout takes place at the end of the second quarter and the fourth quarter. We're in that 2-minute break right now. We're going to take a timeout. We'll be back in a moment.
HBCU students, are you making a difference? AT&T wants to support you in taking your dreams to new heights with a chance to win $5,000 and so much more. Apply now to the AT&T Rising Future Makers Showcase by uploading a video or a written submission to att.com/RFM Showcase. Don't miss your chance to become a part of the Rising Future Makers Network for support and life-changing connections. No purchase necessary. Open to U.S. residents, age of majority. Ends 11/6/23. Void prohibited. Subject to official rules.
There is a reason sports fans prefer the original Louisiana brand hot sauce. That's because the original Louisiana brand hot sauce adds a kick of flavor to so many things. Pop to popcorn, pizzazz to pizza, zing to wings. Made using only sun-ripened peppers, pickled at the peak of perfection. The original Louisiana brand hot sauce is America's choice for game day. The original Louisiana brand hot sauce brings the heat.
Trust, loyalty, and commitment. It's the Tallahassee Police Department's core values that led me to join the force 7 years ago. My name is Officer Justin Hill. TPD is looking to hire individuals with a willingness to serve. We offer up to $11,000 in hiring bonuses, competitive salary, and benefits. Be the difference you want to see. Apply today online at talgov.com/join TPD.
Welcome back to Center Park Stadium here in downtown Atlanta. We are here covering the MEAC SWAC Challenge. This has been a great game on week 0. Florida A&M holding on to a 24-23 lead over a much improved Norfolk State Spartan team representing the Mid-Eastern Athletic Conference. We have 2 minutes remaining in the game. Florida A&M has been effective on this drive, and Al is all about closing this game out.
There are 120 seconds left in this ball game.
There you go.
And the defending national champs would open the season with a victory over Norfolk State in the MEAC SWAC Challenge. If we can hold on to the football, maybe one more first down, because we're getting close now to field goal range.
Right.
But we don't need to do that. We don't need to take a chance on a blocked field goal, anything, if we don't have to.
Right. Now, here's the question. Timeouts. Scoreboard is not giving us a good indication.
How many left?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's huge because that's more important than Norfolk State right now than Florida A&M. So I'm not sure how many timeouts are left for Norfolk State. It's been tough with the scoreboard tonight, and our angle has been from the end zone. But these Rattlers have really been tested tonight. And it has come down to this. Daniel Richardson and the Rattlers. First down, make that third down.
He's checking off.
Oh, there is movement by Norfolk State. He throws the ball anyway, and that could be pass interference.
It is pass interference.
That's pass interference. It looks like Norfolk State was offside. Don't know if they were drawn offside, but that certainly was pass interference.
And that play was live. That makes that play still good. The pass interference is going to be called. That ball is coming down to the 20-yard line.
Is it still live?
Yes, absolutely. That's a live play. That's a free play. That's a free play.
That's right.
And that was smart for Daniel to throw the ball down there, and they got tackled our receiver. That ball is coming down to the 20-yard line.
That would be effective as the officials sort this out. Now, it all goes back to the original call. Was FAMU offside?
No. It looked like Norfolk State
It
jumped
looked
off.
that way.
Yeah.
There you go.
You're going to decline that. You're going to take that pass interference.
There you go.
That ball comes down here to the 20-yard line.
That is a huge play with 1 minute and 54 seconds remaining in this game.
Yes.
2 penalties against the Norfolk State defense. The first one, they were offside. That made it a live play, as Al stated. Florida A&M attempts to complete the ball. There's a pass interference call down around the 25-yard line. Florida A&M declines the offside penalty, take the defensive pass interference penalty. That sets Florida A&M up at the 25-yard line. First down and 10 yards to go, Rattlers.
Yes.
Give us up the middle. Running back finds some daylight, and he's going to be brought down at around the 16-yard line.
And the clock is ticking.
1 minute, 42 seconds remaining.
Odom calls the timeout.
Odom calls the time. And we will take one along with it. You're in tune to the Rattler Sports Network.
FAMU football season is ready to strike. Cheer the Rattlers to victory and be entertained by the Marching 100 this football season at Bragg Memorial Stadium. When the game is over, you can explore even more excitement in Tallahassee. Explore over 700 miles of trails, sway to the rhythmic tunes at the Bradfordville Blues Club, sip on a beer from our many craft breweries, or dine at one of our incredible local restaurants. Plan your trip to the highest of 7 hills and visit Tallahassee.com. Escape to a peaceful retreat at Hyatt House, Tallahassee, Capital University. Located just steps away from FSU and FAMU in the heart of Railroad Square Arts Park, Tallahassee's newest extended stay hotel offers all the comforts of home with residential-inspired suites, including plush beds, separate sitting areas, and fully equipped kitchens. Wake up to a complimentary morning spread served daily and unwind at the H-Bar offering cocktails and apps nightly. Hyatt House, a flexible, elevated approach to extended stay.
Get ready, Rattler Nation. Introducing Rattlers Plus, the ultimate digital network for all things Florida A&M sports. Catch the excitement live.
Back live here. Big run by Florida A&M as they push this ball down into the 8-yard line as the Florida A&M Rattlers look to close this game out. 1 minute, 37 seconds remaining in the football game. And Al, it looks like FAMU may have gotten a first down on that play.
I think we did. This reminds me, we played Jackson State last year. And to win the game, we had to run the football. We're doing that right now. And they're pushing those guys around right now. All we need is 4 or 5 yards of clip.
That's all we need. And Al is saying something about condition.
Yeah. We're in victory formation right now. They don't have any more timeouts.
1 minute and 2 seconds
that should do it.
Remaining.
That should do it right there.
That should win this football game for Florida A&M. Now,
Cozy gets his first win,
he
man.
gets his first win. And all he wanted to be was 1-0 this weekend. What a great game.
It's a hell of a football game, man.
Yes.
The people who watch this game on ABC got their money's worth.
And you know what, Al, now that you mentioned that, what a statement for HBC football.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
The Rattlers kneel it down. The clock is ticking. 28 seconds remaining in the game, and it looks like Coach James Cozy III will get his first victory as the 19th head coach at Florida A&M, Daniel Richardson. What a performance by this young man in his first start at Florida A&M.
He provided big-time leadership. He engineered touchdowns. I mean, he was 22 of 30 for 286 yards and 3 TDs, but he maintained his composure. He protected the football, no interceptions. I think you take away the 2 fumbles, man, and the lack of gelling on the defensive line early in the game, well, I think we played a pretty good football game.
Absolutely.
In all phases, offense, defense, and special teams. Now, we could have played better on defense, but we'll take it.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes it's like that.
Yes.
You know.
Especially when you have a team with so many new players.
And it's the first game.
In the first game.
Absolutely.
And, you know, it's the MEAC SWAC Challenge. And let me say this. Norfolk State has a good football team.
They got a good football team. I tell you what, the MEAC better watch out. I don't know what the other quarterback looked like, but I'm telling you, the football team that played us tonight, if they played over their talent limit, I don't know. But I know they were in this ball game to the last couple of plays here.
Absolutely.
They could have gone either way. Because I tell you what, they jumped out 14-0 on the Rattlers. The pride that the Rattlers had, they stayed cool. They didn't panic. Joe called some great plays. He still was taking his time, taking what they give you, and then you take what you want, you know, the deep pass, you know, and then you got a quarterback who can extend the play. I mean, it was a good football game, man. I mean, it was the kind that we're kind of used to, if you will.
Yeah.
We find a way. Great teams find a way to win.
These type of games build character.
Absolutely, no doubt about it.
Yes,
and it's a sweeter ride home.
Yes.
1-0.
Yes.
Don't worry about the score. Did you win?
Yeah.
1-0. That's all that matters.
Yes, 1-0. Right.
You can't go undefeated unless you win the first one.
That's right. Folks, the Rattlers pulled this one out 24-23 here at Center Park Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia. I want you to stay tuned for the Rattler Sports Network post-game report brought to you by Visit Tallahassee. We'll be back in a moment.
Is ready to strike. Cheer the Rattlers to victory and be entertained by the marching 100 this football season at Bragg Memorial Stadium. When the game is over, you can explore even more excitement in Tallahassee. Explore over 700 miles of trails, play the rhythmic tunes at the Bradford Field Blues Club, sip on a beer from our many craft breweries, or dine at one of our incredible local restaurants. Plan your trip to the highest of 7 hills at visittallahassee.com. Escape to a peaceful retreat at Hyatt House, Tallahassee, Capital University. Located just steps away from FSU and FAMU in the heart of Railroad Square Arts Park, Tallahassee's newest extended stay hotel offers all the comforts of home with residential-inspired suites, including plush beds, separate sitting areas, and fully equipped kitchens. Wake up to a complimentary morning spread served daily and unwind at the H Bar offering cocktails and apps nightly. Hyatt House, a flexible, elevated approach to extended stay.
Get ready, Rattler Nation. Introducing Rattlers Plus, the ultimate digital network for all things Florida A&M sports. Catch the excitement live with exclusive coverage of Rattlers games, relive classic moments, and dive into original content that brings you closer to the action than ever before. But that's not all. Tune in to Rattlers Plus to listen to hard-pounding commentary and analysis of Rattler sports. Don't miss a beat. Subscribe to Rattlers Plus now by visiting FAMUathletics.com/watch.